Ah! Hello? You're watching Hime from V Shoujo reacting to a sit snap video. I wonder how that's going. They are obviously very different people. So, you know, I wonder what Hime Hajime's opinions are on sit snap content. Huh. I feel like she's probably the only corporate VTuber that can like do something like that with their past life. Why are you yellow? Do you have scurvy? It's because the page is yellow. It's the light reflecting from the monitor. Respect the kayfabe, motherfucker! Oh, it's so quiet. It's so fucking quiet. I forgot to put on BGM. I always just sit here in dead silence. You know, I have a Spotify subscription and I don't listen to music. Whoa! 16 minutes ago. A video on Brave Group. Oh. I wanna watch that later. Pokemon BGM. Don't you have YouTube Premium? I do, and I don't use it for music. I use it to not have videos turn off when I'll like watch videos on my phone, but I'll listen to them. It's kind of loud. I'll listen to them like podcasts. So I like will turn off my phone screen to preserve battery. And you can't... Apparently you can do it with ad blocker. I haven't messed with it though. Ah, my allergies. Oh man. Another day. Another allergy. Another allergy attack. It wasn't that bad, and then it's like I go live. And I start to suffer. Why? Why did that happen? Am I allergic to streaming? Jesus. I forgot to take Claritin today. Never thank you. Hi, first time my sociopathic schizo best friend says you're funny, so here I am. Hell yeah. We love sociopaths here. Stress? Would it be a stress thing? I don't think I feel stressed when I go live though. That's weird. That's weird. Chat, did you hear 𝐒𝐲 got shut down? On the topic of TwitchCon, I met with 𝐒𝐲 people at TwitchCon. And they were like, oh yeah, I asked them, I was like, oh, so like, why did you... Like, what happened, you know, like, with 𝐒𝐲 stuff? Like, why did you guys, like, stop, supporting, like, the 𝐒𝐲 Helicon? Which, these are, like, audio interfaces that streamers use. And... So I was like, why did you, like, you guys aren't, like, supporting updates for it anymore and stuff? And they were like, oh, no, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. And I was like, oh, okay, great. And then today I sent them a DM on Discord and I was like, so sorry about your job. I only messaged to them on Discord. Sad. Sad. Maybe they'll go on to make better stuff. Why did they shut down? I don't know. I don't know. Did they respond? No. The Tipsy Gamer, thank you. She's sick of us. She hates us, bro. Messages in LOL. No, I feel bad. They're nice people. 𝐒𝐎𝐤 is nice people. I thought they were getting bowed out. Maybe they are. Sorry about your job. But also, I was right. You guys are shutting down. Little did I know I was right, like, months ago, but... Or I wasn't correct months ago, but months later, now I'm right. Number 9, thank you. Goodbye, must know, did a Brazilian send you cardboard? No. Tipsy Gamer, thank you. She's sick about it, she hates us, bros. Ah! Oh, man, my freaking nose. Freaking nose. The software has had so many issues for so many people. I know mine doesn't work. Anyway, San Diego Zoo live cams. Let's put one up. I hate baboons, so we're not watching that one. Koalas kind of scare me. These are weird creatures. Weird fucking creatures. Oh yeah, it's nighttime. Okay, so they're not out. I saw there was one zoo in Australia where they had a lion cam and the lions are actually out. So if the San Diego Zoo ones don't work, I might cut to that. I don't think this one is live. This says it's live, but how could this be live? Because it looks like it's daylight. Also, these are not giraffes. I don't think this is... This can't be live. This has to be a rerun. Yeah, nothing but lies. It's daylight in Australia. This doesn't say it's in Australia. It says it's at Kijami Overlook at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. How? Bro, the San Diego Zoo is lying to us. The San Diego Zoo is fucking lying to us, chat. Fuck you, San Diego Zoo. Oh, the burrowing owl camera's dead. I went to the San Diego Zoo when I was younger. I remember I was scared to go to the monkey exhibit because that ant that tried to drown me told me that the monkeys would throw feces and glass at me. And I was like, oh. Enter your email address if you are PandaCam, motherfucker. What about the hippos? There he is! Ludang! Or something? Dragon's Treasure, thank you. I'm writing a book on penguins, but I'm struggling with it. I'm thinking of switching and writing on paper. Oh, well, good luck! They took away their glass. They took away the glass monkey. That funky monkey. Glass funky monkey. That chunky monkey. Whoa, one's swimming by! Whoa! I wish I had a few more pixels. Whoa. Whoa. This live cam kind of sucks. Very cool effect. I like that the hippos have lit up water. That's sick. But the camera quality is so bad. No penguin. Ah! What about the tigers? What's going on with the tigers? It's dark as hell! Is that a tiger? I feel like something's moving there, but maybe it's just... I don't know. Do you guys think that's a tiger? Orbs are eeping. Are they eepers? Are they... Oh, pre-recorded. Are they fucking eeping? What about platypus cam? Ghost orbs? We got ghost orbs. Do we have temperatures? Freezing temps? Can't see the platypus. You know, I didn't think I liked platypi. I'm not gonna lie. Platypuses, whatever. I didn't think I liked platypuses. And then I saw one in person and I was like, never mind, I love them. I don't know why. Platypuses are one of those things that look ugly in pictures. But if you ever see them in person, they're like tiny and cute and I don't know, it looks like you'd be able to like pet them and they'd be happy about it, but I don't think they'd be happy about it. They shouldn't be real, they should not be real. They're not photogenic, they're not photogenic at all. Like, look at this. He looks ugly here. He looks ugly here. But they're so cute. They're so fucking cute. Hold on, maybe I can find a video of one. Envious gaming to you. Platypus. Look at them. They look ugly when they're just like a regular picture. You have to see them. Even like this, it doesn't do them justice. They're so cute. Oh, it's only 720p. Look at him! Oh, they love it. They love it. Oh, he's so happy. He can't help it. He's biting the little cherry. God, they're so cute. God, they're so fucking cute. Look at them. Look at him. He's like, pet me, pet me. Yay! Oh, he's so happy. He's so happy. Ah! So hard. Thank you. Such a happy little guy. Such a happy little guy. Bungy, 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 bunge. Happy nibbles. How poisonous are these guys again? I don't think they're that poisonous, right? They do have like... Oh, fuck. What was it? They have, like, some sort of venom. I don't remember if it's, like, a gland or, like, a little tooth or something. But... they're so cute. Like... They look strange like this.
The shaggy platypus Ornithorhynchus pilosus is rarely seen out of the water. However, in springtime, young males leave the safety of their homes in search of new rivers and streams in which to find a mate. The adaptations that make them remarkable swimmers are of no use out of the...
That looks weird. I'm pretty sure this is the behind of a beaver, but, you know.
Water. They are awkward and defenseless, making them vulnerable to the nearby Tasmanian devil. Time is of the essence. The platypus pauses. It can sense there is a waterway nearby. He must hurry.
Or is this really a platypus?
Many males do to
I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's the behind of a beaver. Yeah, backwards beaver.
The Tasmanian devil.
But this is like how I viewed them.
Into cool waters. His many days' journey is now complete. Jerry faded out. Fade to black, wouldn't I have seen it? All right, I'm sorry this is how you have to find out, but there's no such thing as a beaver. A beaver is just a backward platypus that evolved some giant-ass teeth.
It's true. Good night, thank you. Tried taking over the tri-state area and got beat up by one of these motherfuckers. Hate these guys. What the hell? I always thought Perry the platypus was ugly too. I didn't like Perry the platypus, but I didn't like Phineas and Ferb, so... I don't know. I thought Phineas and Ferb was a stupid show. I feel like that's like sacrilege, because Phineas and Ferb is like... People love Phineas and Ferb. People love Phineas and Ferb, but I didn't get it. I was like, this is like worse Tom and Jerry. I didn't hide, thank you. Plop, 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 build dam, build dam. Never saw the appeal, yeah. The sister was the first Karen? See, I sympathize with the sister. Because she wasn't like... She wasn't a Karen. She was in charge of babysitting the kids. And they would do like really dangerous stuff. And she would try and she would try to do what she was supposed to do, and she would try and alert.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about a platypus.
She would try and alert her mom, but then Phineas and Ferb would have always like cleaned it up before she could report it. Thank you. But she did not. Candace was a victim. Candace was a victim. She was babysitting them. She was supposed to take care of them. Is Pippa having a stroke? What was that take? It's like people getting mad at Tom and Tom and Jerry, and it's like, well, he's just doing what he's supposed to do. He's a house cat. He needs to hunt Jerry so that way, you know, like the house doesn't have pests in it, you know? Most people don't want rodents in their house. I didn't know platypuses were so small. I know, right? Aren't they so tiny? They're so cute. There's just following orders kind of argument. Motherfucker, you are so stupid. Okay, I guess kids don't need a babysitter then. I guess you should let mice live in your house. You are so stupid. Let your toddler wander onto the road. Why don't you recreate Pet Cemetery? She was a babysitter, wasn't she? She was. I guess Phineas and Ferb weren't... They weren't toddlers. How old were they? They were in like... I think they were in elementary school. 2 options for children. Free range or in the mines. This escalated. Applying adult logic to kids' cartoon. Well, it was kids' logic because I was a kid watching it. Maybe I was too old though. Maybe I was too old for Phineas and Ferb. I don't remember how old I was when that was on TV. But I was very put off by Phineas and Ferb. It didn't make any sense to me. You were a boring kid? No? Maybe. Probably. Probably. I think you just grew up too long ago to understand the Phineas and Ferb humor. Maybe. Man. Invader Zim in Dexter's Lab. Why did we need Phineas and Ferb? I didn't like Invader Zim either. I thought it was really mean and ugly. I like Dexter's Lab though. Dexter was based. Tapadachi, thank you. Seeing a piece of toast on the recommended makes me feel old. It's from yesterday. Dexter what? Dexter's Laboratory. Laboratory. You know? You know? Dexter's Lab was the GOAT. Yeah. Johnny Test, I didn't like Johnny Test. Ben 10, I liked the original Ben 10. But then it got weird. Ben 10 got weird. They started getting like older. And like the art style changed. And there were so many like characters, I couldn't keep track of them. Here's a elephant camera. Elephants also scare me. Alien Force was peak. I don't even know what Alien Force is. Actually, can I find... Hold on. Before we get into the super chat reading. Ben 10 opening. This one. This is the theme I remember. There was 10 things he could change into, and that's why it was called Ben 10. But then they added more. He's got superpowers, he's no ordinary kid, he's Ben 10. Not based. Tammy, thank you. Oh, that one was my favorite. What was his name? Was it like Spectre or something? I liked this one. The ghost thing. Cause it lit... fuck, I don't even remember what it did. Ghost Freak! Yeah, I like the Ghost Freak. Oh, I liked this one too. This one. I don't remember his name or what he did. I just remember liking him. Upgrade. I feel like he always became the fire dude and the dog. It was always the dog and the fire dude. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe it was this guy he turned into a lot, not the fire dude. I don't know. I just remember that there were like 3 characters that he always turned into, and I was like, this sucks. Yeah, so I guess seasons 1 and 2, or maybe just season 1 was like the only thing that I watched. But I didn't like that he didn't turn into the other guys. I thought it was gonna be like Digimon, you know? I was like, oh, it's like Digimon. Frontier? Is Digimon Frontier the one where they turn into the Digimon? I was like, this is just like Digimon Frontier. Yay! It wasn't. It was not. Digimon Goat. Digimon Goat. Yeah, Frontier. Yeah. Then 4, maybe 5 on a good day. But in Digimon, they grow up. Not in Frontier, they don't. In Frontier, I mean, I think it's cool when characters grow up in a show. I just think that with Ben 10, it's like, he like grew up. And instead of like the monster designs like evolving or anything, they just add more of them. I feel like the last episode I ever saw was them talking about like Ben 10,000 because he unlocks like 10,000 different aliens. It was like a flash forward to the future. I was like, what the hell? Not based. Not cool. Not cool. Aliens are already adult. Banger episode? I don't remember. And then there was like the black-haired guy. He was really annoying. That dude was really, really annoying. Because the Omnitrix changed to fit. Kevin! Yeah, Kevin. I don't remember why he was so annoying. But I did not want to watch any episode that had Kevin in it. Hi, thank you. Ever heard of Generator Rex? Underrated show. I don't think I have. Heaven 11 rocked? What the hell? Nah. There was also American Dragon Jake Long. That was another show where it was like... This was good for like 1 season. 1 season. You got 1 good season and then it gets really bad. You guys remember that? American Dragon. Oh, dropped my phone.
He's cool, he's hot like a frozen sun. He's young and fast, he's the chosen one. People are not bragging. He's the American dragon.
The art style changed. It did. He used to look so cool. He used to look so cool. I was like, whoa, a dragon. Jackie Chan Adventure. Oh, I watched that too. I don't remember Jackie Chan Adventure ever falling off, but I also don't think I ever finished watching it.
He's gonna stop his enemies with his dragon.
See, look at the enemy designs. In hindsight, they're kind of bad, except for the main antagonist. He still holds up.
With his dragon power, dragon teeth, dragon tail, burning dragon fire.
This was really frustrating when I was a kid. I was like, oh man, that's so obviously Rose. How does he not know? Because Rose is like his love interest. And it's like, I hated it when shows did that. I really, really hated it when shows did that.
Dragon tail, burning dragon fire, real live wire, American dragon.
Not base. Alright, Williams, thank you. Hey, I saw you on iFunny. What you doing on iFunny, huh?
He's the American dragon.
It's a super band thing. Yeah. This intro is really long. This is kind of cringe. This is so cringe in hindsight though. Dylan Bass, thank you. Did you ever watch Shaolin Showdown? It was never on. Emma Glenn, thank you. Remember Motor City, right? Motor City, I had not. Zuko, yeah, it's Zuko. It's Zuko. Culturally appropriate. Fuck off, William Ross. It's all gonna be cringe in hindsight. Digimon's not cringe. I liked Chowder. I didn't like Chowder. I didn't understand Chowder. I wasn't a fan of any of those like lol so random shows. I don't know if I was just like too old when they came out or if I was just too serious. But I was like, this is dumb. This is dumb. And it being dumb on purpose does not make it funny. It just makes it dumb. Hey, thank you. Metabots Chad. Chad's where we at? Mix of both. Chowder was so dumb it was genius. I didn't like Chowder. I didn't like Flapjack. I didn't like Gravity Falls. I didn't like Amazing World of Gumball. What else? Not Flapjack? Nope. Big Bad Bear, thank you. Digimon not cringe? Look up Digirap then? Uh-oh. What the hell is the Digirap?
Alright. You ready to go?
I don't remember this.
Ready? Let's go.
This is the main Digimon theme, but I don't know what the guy speaking over it is.
The Digivolution is up and running.
Oh, this is the end credits! I think. Wasn't this the end credits for this movie?
Did you see? Did you hear? Did you know it was coming? A Digi Destiny starts today. Let me hear you say.
Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions! Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions!
With Digi-Will and Digi-Vice in hand, there's a Digi-Dynamic force in Digiland. With the Digi-Past, Digi-Present collide, time to Digi-Side.
I'm gonna commit Digi-Side! Champions! Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions! I don't know, I think not as awful as Angela Anaconda, true. I'm glad I remember this. This is Soul. Because it was Digimon's not cringe. Can I be honest? I think I have too much nostalgia to judge it clearly. You know when they talk about like rose-tinted glasses, I'm pretty sure I feel like I have like advanced, upgraded, rose-colored goggles, okay? Because like I look at like the Neopets art and I'm like, this is peak, this is perfect, this doesn't even register in my brain as art. Unironically. Like I have too much nostalgia to see things clearly. So this, like, I still look at it like, yeah, hell yeah, brother. This is good shit. LLC, thank you. I have obscure nostalgia show, Life and Times of Juniper Lee. Only got like 2 seasons. Never even heard of that. Skeptical Panda, thank you. It's okay to like things, Pippa. Robert Munoz, thank you. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was never on. I remember I always thought it was cool, but I would try watching it when it was on. I think it aired like right before Adult Swim, I think. I could be completely off. But I think it aired like right before Adult Swim. And I never understood like what was going on during it. And then by the time it was time for Adult Swim to come on, I'd be switching over to Nickelodeon so I could watch Home Improvement and the George Lopez Show and Family Matters and The Nanny.
Digimon to protect what's right, we'll have to Digify.
Hell yeah.
Digimon's making a scene and kicking it up to the big screen.
This is kind of bad.
Scene and
But I love it.
Digimon's making the scene, and kicking it up to the big screen. Digimon's making the scene, and kicking it up to the big screen. The Digi-Dudes will Digi-rule with Digi-ability and Digi-Tool. Save the
Hell yeah, Digi-Dude.
The threat from the net meets the digital masters.
Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Are they gonna do the other part of the song? I guess not. I guess not. But there's a part where it's like, change into digital champions to save the digital world. It's better than Will Smith's rap career, to be fair. Hey, you don't say that about 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐶's co-host, okay? We don't fucking diss 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐶's collab partners like that, alright? Max, thank you. What was the best cartoon of the 2010s in your opinion? Of the 2010s? I don't know. What came out in 2010? 2010s. Cartoon. Oh, you know what? The best one was My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. That came out literally in 2010. Oh, I didn't... Oh, man. Looking at these. I didn't like Adventure Time. I didn't like Miraculous Ladybug. I didn't like Steven Universe. I didn't like... I've never even seen Teen Titans Go. I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it. I didn't like Star vs. the Forces of Evil. I didn't like... Have I seen anything of the Loud House? I don't know. I didn't have TV in the 2010s. So, like, cable television, I didn't have that. So if I wanted to watch, like, a cartoon, I had to, like, seek that shit out. So, like, My Little Pony, I didn't watch that on television because I didn't have cable television. I had to go over to fucking Daily Motion and shit. Vimeo. Over the Garden Wall, I never saw that, but it looked bad. I think the thing that deterred me from watching Over the Garden Wall is it looked like it was trying to be something like Studio Ghibli. And I was kind of like a very nitpicky otaku, I guess. And I was like, Over the Garden Wall is going to be a sad American attempt at capturing the feeling of nostalgia and whimsy that only the Japanese and Europeans can manage to capture. Because Americans just can't do that good. They just can't. I didn't hate American media or anything, but I was like, this is what these other places are good at. And this is what America's good at. And America's good at, like, action and comedy. And, like, not as much horror, but some horror. Europeans, yeah, like Beatrix Potter, you know? Like Beatrix Potter, and I like the Harry Potter movies, and I think those were directed by an American, but like the story and everything is like from an English person. Who? You guys don't know who Beatrix Potter is? Thank you. I was printing out token for Digimon card game. No. Have you heard of Peter Rabbit? Remember Code Lyoko? That shit sucked. Yeah, so Beatrix Potter wrote Peter Rabbit. Emmett Klein, thank you. Americans can't feel whimsy. Well, I don't think we're in touch with that. I think when Americans write stuff that's whimsical, it comes off feeling spiritualistic and like it feels more of like a venture into the unknown instead of an authentic experience of it. Does that make sense? Result of living in a PvP zone. I guess. I don't know. No? Okay. So compare like I haven't even seen The Lord of the Rings, but compare like The Lord of the Rings or trying to think of like examples everyone would know. What's like a you guys know like okay, like Lord of the Rings, Narnia, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, you know, like these are like whimsical stories. Yeah! Compared to Avatar! Interim, thank you. Compare those things to like Avatar, right? It's like Avatar is supposed to be like a sort of a whimsical adventure, and it doesn't feel like whimsical, you know? It's like it's or Fern Gully, yeah, like Fern Gully. It's too stale. It feels in general, there's obviously always going to be exceptions to the rule, you know? Avatar The Last Airbender. No! Avatar the fucking movie with the Na'vi. It wasn't the goal, I don't think. Okay, well. How do I say this? I feel like I feel like American media just doesn't have like the same sense of wonder. And maybe it's like cultural brainwashing or whatever, and it's because like I've learned to associate like specific ideals of whimsy and wonder with European experiences, right? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But when I think of like when I like played outside as a kid, right? I think of like, or when I think of like hiking in the mountains or camping, I associate it like I would say like the feeling of that feels more connected to like European feelings or European like whimsical media, you know? Bridge to 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝗶𝗽𝗃, that shit sucked. Bridge to 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝗃𝗃 sucked. Old Disney stuff and Don Bluth has plenty of wonder in my opinion. I like old Disney and I like Don Bluth, but I would not associate it with whimsy, personally. I feel like Disney and Don Bluth both have... I'd say Don Bluth stuff is more like the cold hard realities of life interspersed with fun musical elements. And I would say Disney is like... Old Disney is lovingly adapted animations. Lovingly animated adaptations of old fairy tales. Rockadoodle is not that. Dude, I watched Rockadoodle when I was younger. That shit was sad and angry and bitter. As a native Pacific Northwesterner, I can tell you camping here has nothing to do with European ideals. Is definitely a bit too rough for the continent. I don't know how to explain it because it's like European like imagery in media, I guess. Leonardo Rivas, thank you. Why not make a Lord of the Rings watch along with a timestamp? Hell yeah. Watership Down? I wouldn't call Watership Down whimsical. I liked it, but... Penalty, thank you. We do, but in the realm of sci-fi due to Space Race? I Don Bluth just wanted to scare the hell out of kids. I agree with that. Watership Down is British, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think that's... I feel like Watership Down is more... I don't know. I don't know. Having read Watership Down and watched the original TV show and watched the original cartoon, the cartoon like animated movie, and having watched the Netflix adaptation, I would say, yeah, and having read the author's other work, that being Plague Dogs, I would say the intentions of that author have never been to create a whimsical adventure. And nor have any of the adaptations of that work. Netflix adaptation, yeah, there's a 3D animated Netflix adaptation of Watership Down, and it's surprisingly more faithful than I think any of the other adaptations. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen them, but Plague Dogs was not whimsical at all. No, it was not. No, it was not. People will be like, oh my god, dog books are so traumatizing. And they'll hold up some shit like Old Yeller. And it's like, yeah? Yeah? Alright, you wanna talk about suffering? You wanna talk about misery? Alright, read this shit and put Plague Dogs in front of them. You wanna know what true pain is? Read Plague Dogs. Yeah, or Marley and Me. Yeah, you think fucking Marley and Me is sad, you stupid piece of shit? Yeah? Yeah? Read Plague Dogs. Alright, MC, thank you. Brave Little Toaster is still S tier? Brave Little Toaster was scary. Brave Little Toaster, I remember watching it when I was younger, and I was like, what the fuck? The entire time. It was kind of traumatic. I was like, I feel like that movie instilled some very bad values into me when I was younger. I was like, oh, so basically, your worth is determined by others and your value is relative towards what you can contribute. And I was like, huh. Yeah, I think I was black-pilled by Brave Little Toaster. I'm pretty sure it black-pilled me. I don't know. It had such a impact on me when I was younger. I think because it was so unlike any other piece of children's media that I had consumed. And I'd watched all kinds of shit, right? But that one in particular, I was like, wow, okay. Huh. I feel like a lot of Don Bluth stuff was like that. I remember watching, God, I haven't even been putting on animal live cams. I've been getting distracted. Here you go, look at the elephants. I feel like, guess you felt the same for the Iron Giant? No, what I got from the Iron Giant is that the US government... Whoa, the elephant teleported! Holy shit! What the fuck? I guess I was behind and it like buffered. I don't think this is the lion cam that had the lions out. I'm trying to think. The Iron Giant, it was like the US military is scary and bad, and basically, or not the military, but like the government is scary and bad, and you have to hide your differences or anything that makes you an outlier or anything that you're associated with that's like an outlier, because other people will try to take it from you and kill it. E.T. Yeah, I think because I had also watched E.T. around that time, that's like the wires kind of got like crossed and then like connected, and I was like, huh. Huh, yeah. So everybody else is evil and is going to try and take the things I care about away from me. I think you were just a very anxious and pessimistic kid. Maybe. Maybe I was a very anxious and pessimistic kid. I don't know. But I don't know if I was wrong either. Paranoid little kid. She's always been this way. Gremlins, best movie of all time. I don't think I learned anything from Gremlins. I just thought it was cool. Pippa's formative conspiratorial years, yeah. Young Pippa be like, the government is going to take my friends away. Yeah, young Pippa be like, the government will take my friends away, and my friends will throw me away and not care about me if I am not contributing anything productive to the transaction. If I am not able to participate in the transactional nature of relationships, I will be discarded. Not much has changed. Yeah, not much has changed. That's a joke. That's a joke. I think I've gotten better. Gotten better. Gabriel Campbell, thank you. Five Goes West is whimsical to me. Five Goes West was fun, but I also recognized it as being a dog shit piece of media when I was younger. I was like, this is bad, but I like that the old dog has guns. That's cool. I like that the old dog is a cowboy. The first American Tail is the best one. I used to hate the advertisement for that. The advertisement for an American Tail that would play on my other VHS tapes was so annoying. All theory, they can big pee. That sucked. That sucked so bad. You know what else was annoying? Why, the Shirley Temple collection. Animal crackers in my soup. Lions and tigers, loop-de-loop. And oh my god. Pippa, are you even from America? Yes? Well, technically I'm from Phase World, but yeah. Ah, not again! Yeah. And the other one where it's like, the hills are alive with the sound of music, or whatever the fuck. Didn't like that one either. I liked the one ad. And it's since become a meme on the channel, the Happy Days. Where it's like, these days are ours. Share them with me. And then there was like a seal that would go like, or. And then there was that dog from that alien movie thing or whatever. It was like a robot dog. They go like, ah! Or was it? No, it was like a dragon from some movie I'd never seen. Dragon would go, ah! I wish I could find it. Unlocking so many childhood memories of me, Pippa. Hell yeah. Man. Pippa citing ads from the fucking 80s. CJ Odell, thank you. You've just unlocked a lot of VHS memories for me. How old is Pippa actually? My age is not as old as you think. I just had a lot of hand-me-down VHS tapes. And so it used to be a thing back in the day where people would like, they'd be like, here you go, here's like my box of VHS tapes. This is all the shit that I taped over. And you're like, oh, nice, okay. And you pop it in and it's like random TV shows and documentaries and then you go to the video store and you rent like 10 movies for dirt cheap for the weekend. You rent them on the weekend and then you bring them back the next weekend. And it's like You end up consuming a lot of older content by doing that. Tiger Roller, thank you. You always talk like someone 15 years your senior. Have you seen the Sears air conditioner commercial? I don't think so. I taped a whole bunch of random shows. I think I already talked about this, but I got traumatized because one of the family friends taped a like the history of sex documentary thing, and I got jump scared by that. I remember I was, oh man, chat. So the house that we lived in at this point was one of those I always get the term confused. Hold on. Is it technically, hold on. Amnesia! Good, thank you. I still got the orange Rugrats VHS tape somewhere in my closet. Oh, my grandma had that. CJ Adele, thank you. Paramount Family was the Happy Days VHS ad. Oh man, it was so good. It was so good. I guess it's a single wide. A single wide mobile home. Whoa, a male lion just walked by. Oh, look, there's a female lion. Aw, he's saying hi. So we lived in this single wide mobile home, and there were 2 bedrooms, and there was no heating and no AC, and so the mama kid's bedroom had an AC in it, and so I would just sleep in her room instead of using my room, literally ever. And I remember it was like middle of the night, and we're watching random VHS tapes. She's long since asleep, and I think I was playing on my DS or something, and the history of sex comes on, and I sit there like stun locked. Like, I think it aired right after an episode of Supernatural or something. And so I like sprung up. There was like some other show that had just ended, and so it was like starting to play that, and I like sprung up and I like popped the VHS tape out, and then the fucking TV does that with a blue screen. I think it did that anyways. Maybe it did the static, I think it did the because I like ejected it without, I feel like there was like something you had to do. I don't know. But I like ejected it and like very quickly like put in something else. I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. The TV is blasting and it's a bright blue. It's a bright blue screen that's blaring, and I need to put something else on. Yeah. Whoa, the lion's trying to escape. Can't do that. Real panic moment, yeah. Analog horror, fellow zoomies. Hell yeah. It's kind of weird how well analog horror works, because it was like pretty like mundane stuff, right? Like disaster announcements doing the like you know, that then became like analog horror, and it's like it works. Yeah, emergency announcement services or whatever. Emergency broadcast, yeah. I feel like I only saw one of those once. But they were like, when they happened, it wasn't like scary. I don't know. I get scared when the phone rings, so for some reason, I don't know. I've always been scared of phone calls. So this might be strange, but I don't like nowadays, now that I can't like easily change my ringtone to something like silly, I don't have the sound on for phone calls ever. I just go by like the like, oh, my phone's vibrating, guess I'm getting a call, you know? Back in the day, it used to be easy to change your ringtone. You would just go into the settings and there was a list of ringtone options, and one of them was like a record your own ringtone. And so when I wanted to have like a special ringtone, I would just hold my phone up to the computer speaker or to the TV. And then I'd press play, and I'd press play on the thing, and it would just record. And nowadays, it's like, I don't even know how you change your phone ringtone. I don't know how you do that. Remember buying ringtones? Yeah, I used to be able to buy ringtones for like $1 each. I never did that. You also used to be able to buy your callback tone and change it to something different. So like basically, can you still do that? It used to be that when you would call somebody, they'd be able to set their callback tone, so it would be it's like hold music, but it was just for the ringing. I don't think you can do that anymore. Was it called Ringback? PC Techno, I buy ringtones from the iTunes store on iOS. Oh, forgot about that. Yeah, my sister. Sometimes I would call her just to listen to a song that she had on her ringback. Verizon has it for a fee? Oh, you might be able to. I don't know. My sister used to have it. The song, every time you called her, it would play the song, and it was I'll Pray For You. I don't remember who it's by, but the song would be like, haven't been to church since I don't remember when. Things were going great till they fell apart again. Sometimes we get angry, but we must not condemn. Let the good Lord do his job. We'll just pray for them. Right, and it sounds like a very normal song, but then it goes really hard. Then it goes really hard because then he starts singing the second verse and it's, oh yeah, the lions are gone. God damn it. They'll come back. Second verse is, oh fuck, I forget all of it. But it's something like, I hope your brakes go out going down a hill. I hope a window pot, oh, I hope a flower pot falls from a windowsill and hits you on the head like I'd like to. I hope your birthday comes and nobody calls. I hope you're flying high when your engine stalls. I hope all your dreams never come true. I was like, yeah, bass, 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 bass. But no, I didn't say bass back then. Hater energy. It was such a hater song. I loved it. That's badness, thank you. Full spectacles, Pippa, thank you. Advanced hating, yeah. I have the name of that song. Isn't it called I'll Pray For You? I'll thank you, Pippa Tracks. Oh man, it was so good. It was so good. And sometimes she'd pick up and I'd be like, oh sorry, I just wanted to hear the song. She was the only one I knew that had the ringback tone. She was the only one I knew that had that. Pippa, undying hatred for your enemies, Pipkin. Yep. We're calling every day. Yeah, I needed to infuse myself with the salt. Oh man. I used to hate. There was oh wait, no, companies still do this actually. Now that I think about it, companies still do it. I've just kind of mentally blocked it out. But there were so many companies that started doing like hold music. And so like you would like fucking call this company and then they'd be like, "Okay, please hold." And then it would do this. Hold on, let me like, how do I make my audio as crunchy as possible? Hold on. Hold on, give me a second, chat. I can't just give me a second. Hold on. How where's I don't know which one of these options is gonna like make it as fucked up as possible. Hold on.
Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line.
And you'd be like, holy shit. Delete this. Oh my god. Alright, Dane Cook, calm down. God. They all use that one song. They all use that one fucking song, I swear to God, and they still use it. They still fucking use it. They do that on purpose? Yeah, because I want you to fucking hang up. Oh, man. Oh, you know what else sucked? You know what else sucked?
Your call is 27th in line. Please stay on the line, and we'll get back to you as soon as an operator is available.
What do you mean 27th in line? What do you mean fucking 27th in line? Nowadays, you don't have to deal with that as much because they'll just be like, okay, we'll call you back when it's your turn. But back in the day, it's like, should I like call back later? Should I estimated wait time it? Sometimes they didn't even give you an estimated wait time, which is like, so how much is fucking 27? How much is 27? How long do I need to wait? God. I love the callback. Being put on hold is awful. Being put on hold is fucking awful. Being put on hold is fucking miserable. No, wait, check this. When you get to number 1, it disconnects. I don't think I ever had that happen. King of Hobos, thank you. Hi, Pipper. Hope you're doing well this 6th season. I'm alright. I always request a callback when given the option. Same. Calling the movie theater for show times? Ooh! Ooh! I remember that! Oh! Oh! Because movie theaters used to not post their times online. That's like a newer thing. Oh man, I've kind of like completely taken that for granted. I remember when I was younger, there was like a commercial for, oh, you can find the latest showtimes for your local movie theater using the showtimes.com or whatever the fuck it was called. And I was like, what? And it only had them for like, I feel like AMC theaters or whatever. They were in the paper. Were they? I wonder if that's how my parents usually checked. I feel like we usually just went to the theater, checked when the next showing was, and then wandered around until whenever the next showing was. Which, I wonder if that's part of why movie theaters, like, don't do as well nowadays. Maybe I'm crazy. But like, because like if my family was doing that, we probably weren't the only ones, right? I bet a lot of movie theaters got business because people would want to go see a movie, and then regardless of like when the showtime was, they would just like go to the theater and then like shop around or walk around or hang out and then go see the movie. You know, it was more of a commitment. But now it's like, oh, when's the next movie? Oh, it's at 8:30. Okay. and then you just like wait around at home or whatever for when it's time to leave, and then you'll forget or you'll get distracted by something else. Devastator, thank you. It's part of it. Theaters used to have arcades. I don't know what fucking movie theaters you went to. No fucking movie theater I went to had a goddamn arcade. They would have like, they still have like a claw machine, and they'll have like a racing game, and then like maybe one other machine. So like they do have like some games, but is that not an arcade? I guess technically. It's an arcade. It's not what I imagine when I think of an arcade, though. Is Herobrine real? Yeah. You're forgetting fighting games and Time Crisis? Dude, my fucking movie theaters never had Time Crisis or any fighting games. I remember the pizza places would always have fighting games, and then like the Cabela's hunting games, or not Cabela's, it was some other hunting game. Ultimate Drago, thank you. Do you prefer going to the theaters or streaming now? I used to be on Team Theater, but no longer these days. I still go to the movie theater, so theater. I literally just went to the theater to watch Love Hurts not that long ago with my parents. I was like, oh, let's go see a movie. And they were like, oh, okay. And they had no idea what was showing. And I was like, you know, I don't either. And so we sat there and we watched a bunch of movie trailers. And they were like, oh, new Marvel movie. And I was like, yeah. Apparently it's like the second worst Marvel movie ever. And they didn't even question it. I was surprised. Third, I think. Which one? Captain America, Brave New World. Like, I was surprised my parents didn't even question it. Like, I kind of expected them to want to go see it anyways. But I guess, like, the 𝐒𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 burnout is real. Daily basis, thank you. I always enjoyed going to the theater to play Rampage World Tour. I think the only movie that I'm hankering to see that's gonna be in theaters is the new Jurassic World movie. 𝐒𝐴𝐽, thank you. Theaters, how nice. My parents bought the pirated, blurry, recorded movie DVDs and said we have theater at home. My parents have always enjoyed going to the theater, so. Captain America doesn't represent America, by the way, guys. What? You're stupid. He's called Captain America, motherfucker. It's Joker 3 on ice for me. Yeah, he said that. The actor said that? You guys fucking with me right now? Captain America doesn't... For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term America should be one of them. What? What? It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity, someone who is trustworthy and dependable. So are you saying America is not those things? Because I'd say you're correct, but like... it should still be like the American ideal, right? It's still like... cancel 𝐒𝐵𝗶𝗽𝗏. It's like the American dream. It doesn't have to be real. He's talking to Europeans. Aw, man, he's fucking selling his country out to some fucking foreigners. He's like, look at me, no, I hate America, I'm based, I hate America. Yeah, fuck you. Listen, I hate America too, but I also love America. It's not about Captain America, in my opinion, okay? I didn't read the fucking comic books or whatever, so this is like the opinion of somebody who doesn't even like have a real investment in this, but like, he's fucking Captain America, right? And he's a superhero. So obviously, the logical assertion would be that Captain America represents America, like the American ideals, you know? Even if he's not like representing like literally a one-for-one, like, oh yeah, this is if America was a person, like fucking Hetalia America. Like, he'd still, like, you would think he would still be like an idealized version, right? Why the fuck else would he be called Captain America? What? America versus American. But he's called Captain America, not Captain American. Huh? Captain America movie not having Cap in it? Wait, the new Captain America movie doesn't have Captain America in it? He's a captain from America. What? He died! It's a new guy? Well, is the new guy also Captain America? It's Falcon. I don't know who that is. Yeah, you gotta understand, I don't watch this shit. Where have you been? Bro, I don't watch this shit! What's the last Marvel movie I watched? I think it might have been Infinity War. Endgame? I don't know, I didn't like either of those. Hold on. I watched Moon Knight. I liked that. Marvel movies. In order. Welcome, thank you. It's people with dad issues trying to rewrite shit. Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine! I watched that. I liked that. Deadpool and Wolverine. I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was pretty good for a superhero movie, and I don't like Deadpool, so I was like, wow, this is like nice. It was okay, yeah, it was fun. It was amazing? Okay, I don't think it was amazing, but it was fun. I never watched the new Doctor Strange movie, even though I liked the first Doctor Strange. This is a very Reddit take, but I liked that Doctor Strange was like not about killing the villain, you know? It was more of like a game of wits and endurance. I was like, oh wow. That's neat. That's neat. He doesn't just speed up and kill the villain. It was a neat twist, it was. But not enough whimsy. What? I wouldn't say there's any whimsy in superhero stuff. I think the only superhero movies that really had any sense of whimsy to them were the Raimi Spider-Man movies. Was sold out to Big Marvel. Not even Superman? I don't like Superman. I feel like I like the idea of Superman, right? I like the idea that Superman is like, he's kind of like the American dream, you know? He's like doing everything he can for the sake of others and like balancing like being a regular person with also being like a symbol of virtue and integrity and just being like a wholesome, good person, you know? Why did they not call him Super American? Because he's not American. Superman is great as a side character. He's like an idealized human, yeah. Maybe if I watched more Superman stuff, I would find something that connects with me more. But anything that I've seen of Superman, I just couldn't really get into. I didn't really like Batman either, though, so... Is that too spicy? Is it too spicy to not really like Batman? I don't hate Batman. I think Superman's better than Batman. I think what's cool about Batman is Gotham. I think Gotham's like, oh man, you have like this fucked up dystopia where you have all these like crazy characters running around, and it's not like they're like, what's cool about Gotham, right, is that the villains aren't like out of place at all. Because like the villains are part of what defines Gotham, because Gotham is like an evil place. You know, Gotham the city is villainous in itself, you know? It's so ingrained in the DNA of the city. So when you see like these crazy villains, they seem like almost like a manifestation of the city itself. You know? And Batman's cool because he's like trying to fight against all that, and he's like kind of like dipping his toes into the dark side as well, you know, by taking on like vigilante justice instead of just relying on the established systems, you know? That's cool. But I think The Dark Knight is like the only time I've enjoyed Batman. As an actual character. You know, very, very compelling character. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he's made kind of silly. I mean, I guess you could say like, oh, I mean, he's a guy called Batman and look at what he's wearing. But that feels so, I guess, redundant. I don't know. You could say that about any superhero. Why does Batman get shit on for being the silly one? Yeah, superheroes are silly in general, yeah. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Imagine the rent in Gotham? Probably dirt cheap, probably. 𝐒𝐴ZEAL Rinkou, thank you. Sorry, Archive Bro, that list is only getting bigger. Oh yeah, I forgot to read. Ah, he's a man dressed like a bat. The animated series was good. The animated series, I think it was a bit too silly. Just the bits that I saw of it anyways. Are a bit too silly. The one live action Batman was peak silly. The one with George Clooney? I didn't like that one. I remember I was younger. I was a young kin younger. And it was on the hotel television. I think we were traveling either for my parents' work or I was going to go see Grandma Kin. And it was on the TV and I watched that shit and I was like, oh, Adam West, not George Clooney. I was like, what the fuck? I don't think I liked silly stuff when I was younger. I don't know how I ended up enjoying JoJo. I feel like if I had watched JoJo when I was younger, I would have hated it. When I was younger, I was like, this is so stupid. Everything, yeah, joyless. Everything should be serious and mature. Angels thinking there's a show called Batman Beyond where Gotham has become a cyberpunk dystopia and a teenage boy takes on Batman's mantle because Bruce Wayne is too old. I remember I enjoyed some television show a lot that had, was it Young Justice League or some shit like that? It was so good. It only had like 2 seasons, I think, before it got canceled though. That was really good. That one kind of had Batman in it, but it was more about Young Justice. It was more about Robin and some other characters. I can't remember. They brought it back. It's not as good. It got revived for an additional season. Really? I don't remember anything about it though, so I don't know if I would really care about season 3. I think my favorite superhero stuff was Iron Man and Watchmen when I was younger. I have like 4 seasons now. I don't know. All I remember is when I watched it, it got canceled. Hmm. How did we get so off course? It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I just can't shut up. I just can't shut up. The Zack Snyder movie or the comic? The movie of Watchmen. I just recently bought the omnibus of the Watchmen. It was kind of embarrassing because I went into the store and I couldn't find it, and then I asked, I was like, do you have like the full edition of the Watchmen? And he points and he's like, right there, big yellow book. And I'm like, ah, fuck, I'm an idiot. And I did the walk of shame to go grab it, and embarrassing. I get a little bit of like, I don't know, I get a little bit of like fake nerd embarrassment in general at stuff like comic book stores where it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a fucking mega normie. Can I have a copy of the Watchmen because I haven't fucking read it yet? I know, I'm sorry. I know, I shouldn't even fucking be here. I'm sorry, I know. I'm like so self-loathing. It's the same thing with like going into like a bookstore. There have been times where I like go into a bookstore and I'm like, I can't find what I'm looking for, right? But I feel like a fucking idiot walking out without a book, you know? What's even worse is like you'll walk into something like Barnes and Noble and you'll find like a fucking dice set or something, and then it's like the walk of shame to the counter, like, oh man, I'm not buying a book. I'm not buying a book at the fucking bookstore. I'm buying a fucking dice set. Oh no. Oh no, man. Oh fuck. Oh man. This is so embarrassing. I'm like gatekeeping myself at the store. Oh man. It's just regular old social anxiety. I understand exactly what you mean. We gotta get out of our heads, yeah. The lion's back! Oh no! Don't leave! God damn it. Angel, thank you. Fun fact, Conan O'Brien had no sea superhero made by Paul Dini called the Flaming Sea. As a joke, they replaced the soups with Flaming Sea in a Young Justice scene. Huh. I got the same problem. It's like, man. I get like the... I don't know. Oh, look at the lioness! Oh, she's so cute. They're so cute. What company gaming thingy? What do you think of the Invincible show? I really liked it. Kind of. I liked it when they did everything except for what's his name? Mark's like regular life. I don't like, how do I say this nicely? His girlfriend kind of ruined the show a bit. They did that thing where it's like, you don't... Maybe I empathize with Mark a bit too much or project on them too much because I'm a VTuber, right? But like, I watched it and I'm like... For context, okay, so Mark is a superhero who cannot reveal his identity to anybody. And at one point, like, he starts flaking on his girlfriend a few times because he needs to go save people because he's a superhero, right? And then eventually, his girlfriend's like, I know you're a superhero. I'm not mad about it. I'm just mad that you lied to me. And it's like, maybe because you're like his high school girlfriend and not like even if you were his wife, it's like, I don't think he should have to tell you. Like, I know it's like a big deal, but like part of it's for your safety as well, right? Of like, if you know that he's a superhero, what if like somebody, what if somebody like captures you and tortures you or whatever, or like you're, it's like putting you in danger to even know about it. You know, like that kind of thing should only be reserved for like if you were like his wife or something. I don't know. It's kind of like, what the hell? And the show paints Mark as the bad guy for not telling her. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? She was bad, but she's no more in the show and Invincible is peak? Is it? I don't know, man. Okay, it gets better. That part, like, really made me question the integrity of the show. Maybe it's like too... Maybe it's too, like, judgmental of me, but it's like, you're, like, shitting on your main character for this. What else are you gonna fucking, like, bully him for? You know, like, yeah, he's like a fictional character, but you're like painting him in a bad light for not endangering himself and this other character. It's like, this is... I don't agree with your morals, you know? Alliance enjoying the shade. Yeah, she's having a great time. Read the comic, it's better. Mine. Yeah, Amber was miserable. And then there was the other love interest girl at the end of season 1. Atomic Eve, Atom Eve, right? Atom Eve. I don't really like her either. I don't really remember anything about her. She was just kind of annoying. Raphael, thank you. A year of being a big PP, and all I can say is I'm thinking Pippa! 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 Oh, Pippa! Pippa! Beep beep beep. Accentual, thank you. Amber was basically like Frozone's wife in The Incredibles, putting her dinner date over the safety and well-being of the world. Didn't really do much in season 1. She's getting cooler. Eve has her own backstory episode. Oh yeah, BGM. I have... Oh no, my BGM's on a different tab. Hold on. Oops. Oops. Where did my BGM go? Here, thank you. I felt like the title alone kind of ruined it for me. You could see him the whole time. Oh my god. Pokemon BGM. But what else? What else? I should probably start reading super chats. It's been about an hour and a half. I don't thank you. Yeah, but digging a hole, that's inconceivable. Mr. Fleas, and you dig the hole digging person. The game was disappointing. I thought a game about digging a hole would be more about digging a hole, but it kind of felt more like... It felt more like... I don't know. I don't know how to compare this in a good way, but basically, there's like this genre of game on Roblox where it's like you do something and then you upgrade your stuff so you can do more of the thing that you just did, and it's kind of that as an infinite loop. And I thought the game about digging a hole, yeah, tycoon game. I thought it was gonna be less of a tycoon game and more of a sandbox type game. Sort of like a cookie clicker tycoon type game. Yeah. You played Minesweeper instead of a hole though? Yeah, but I recognize the kind of game that it was. It's like... Yeah, I ended up playing the game wrong, but I knew what kind of game it was after seeing the mechanics for it. And so I wasn't interested in playing the game correctly because I wasn't going to be interested in the gameplay loop. Playing it wrong was more interesting. It was more interesting for me. Why would you want a sandbox game as limited as it is? I think it would have been cool to have like different types of digging tools that interact with the dirt in more interesting ways. And if there had been like, so like you could have had like a little hand shovel, right? That does like little digging, and then you have like a dirt pile that builds up and stuff, and you gotta like move the dirt pile or like plan accordingly with the dirt. And then you could have like different layers that were made out of different types of like dirt. You could have like dirt, mulch, gravel, sand, like a root layer, and then you have to like chip away at the roots and stuff. It would have been nice. It would have been nice, but it was more about like the gameplay loop of like upgrading your equipment rather than. I wanted more of a simulator. Yeah, I wanted more of a simulator than a tycoon game. It's not that deep. I mean, you can say that about anything, right? You can say, well, this game is what it is. It's not that deep. Don't think too hard about it. Don't ask for anything different. And you're free to enjoy games that way, but I'd rather I don't know. I guess I'd rather be discontent at times and know the kind of games that I genuinely enjoy. Good people. It's more of a meme game about digging, not a full game with depth. I feel like even if it was a meme game, there are ways where it could have been more interesting as a meme game. Zara, thank you. I'm watching a live video of a bunny watching a live video of a kitty cat. Gotta get my milestone before it expires. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you! That was a fun little game. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Sekiro, thank you. Returning to your mind goblin roots. Halcyon Yeti, thank you. PV, I'm the hole. You digging in me. Thank you. She's a dwarf and she's digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Chris Kitten, thank you. Pippa, it's my birthday. Can my Kamiyoshi yell at me? Thank you. Hi, Pippa. It's so fucking cold. Help me stay warm by digging a hole to the molten core of the earth, please. Volpervolp, thank you. We're going to China, chat. Get a pool platter. Person with a Japanese name. Thank you. Pippa with glasses. Nicklex, thank you. Grain Super for Grain Pippa. Standalone Complex, thank you. Pakistan Citizen Simulator finally dropped, bros. Silver Dog, thank you. Someone made Prison Minecraft server a video game. Prospect, thank you. Isn't the meta that you dig one hole and throw dynamite into it? Potato Radio, thank you. Funds for a copy of Dig Dug. Dig Dug is a better game. Coconut Tackle, thank you. Pippa, please! I had Dig Dug on the DS, which was pretty based. There was like a combo game set you could get, and Dig Dug was on that cart. Bingo Bango Tango Mango, Bingo Bango Tango Mango, thank you. Conejito Rosada no es muy inteligente, pero es cute. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Jason Carter, thank you. Increase your battery capacity, Pippa. Standalone Complex, thank you. Daily Bastards, thank you. Would the better be sell the ore and then just let the battery die? It appears to me that you don't lose money, just the ore you have. Rusty West, thank you. 14 months. 14, good number, yep. Hell yeah, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, thank you. POV rental tenant after they get the eviction notice. Goodness me, thank you. Pippa, please, wash in, thank you. This is my hole, it was made for me. Chaos Learland, thank you. All these dwarves, but no Stanley Yellnuts, chat. Igorsa, thank you. Can you please sing my friend Chris happy birthday? Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday to Chris. Happy birthday to you. Oxerside, thank you. Gonna have to arrest you for breaking the lawn. Ah ha 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 ha. Chicken Boy, thank you. I know it's an old video, but your voices for the Confident Andy and Lele were phenomenal, and I can't imagine their voices in any other way. Hell yeah. Feels good to have that kind of rent-free claim on people's consciousness. You know what I mean? I think of like... This is gonna be like kind of toxic, right? But there was like... There was a time where when Markiplier played Undertale, everybody kind of like decided that his voices that he did for the characters were like how the characters should sound. And so other YouTube channels that played Undertale that people also watched, like were fans of Markiplier but also watched these other channels, would be like, oh, that's not how this character sounds. And I think it was 𝐏𝐴𝐽 ended up like getting Menhera about it. 𝐏𝐴𝐽 was like, I can imagine the character voices however I like, or whatever the fuck. I mean, Jack, yeah. Fan-based bullshit. Unsurprising. That was me for your Andy and Lele playthrough. Okay, so it feels... I mean, you guys shouldn't, like, say to other people, like, oh, Pippa's voices for these characters are how I imagine the characters, or whatever. Because it's rude to bring up other people and other people's streams, but it does, like you guys saying it here. That does inflate my ego a little bit, because it's like... I don't know, I just think of, like, how... I guess, like, how Markiplier... Sort of, like... maintained that hold on people's consciousnesses like that. I don't know how to fucking word what I'm trying to say. Let's change thinking. I'm trying to convince my manager to watch you. Say something funny. I hate unions! Unions are bad! That's something a manager would like to hear, right? Markiplier unironically has one of the best voices. True. Markiplier has one of the best voices ever. It's just fact. It's just fact. He really does. He does. Markiplier is just one of those people that he just has like a perfect voice. Peppa turning into a corpo. He was meant to speak into a mic, yeah. Looking at the San Diego Zoo, I haven't been there in ages. All the animals are asleep at the San Diego Zoo, so we went to a different zoo. But it's a good zoo. Wow, bird! Pretty recognizable too. He is indeed God's most perfect creation. Well, I don't know about that. Perfect radio voice, yeah. Did you know that Markiplier has an OnlyFans? That's gross. I don't want to know that. It was a zoo! Peppa has a perfect COD lobby toxic little boy voice. You know, not to brag or anything, but people do mistake me for a 13-year-old boy. Not to brag or anything. Everyone has an OnlyFans at this point, yeah. Well, it was a joke OnlyFans. He does meme stuff and charity stuff. Oh, I heard that Markiplier, during like the California wildfires just recently, like Markiplier was out there like helping to like cut down trees and stuff. He was like volunteering during all that. Not every OnlyFans has nudity. How many OnlyFans are not porn? I've only ever seen OnlyFans in relation to porn. Don't you even have to like have your age verified to use it? Isn't that the point? Yeah, isn't OnlyFans like it's like going on the Pornhub? There's like videos of people playing like Minecraft on Pornhub that it gets like spread around like, oh, isn't this funny that this person plays Minecraft on Pornhub? It's just like normal Let's Plays. And then there's that other girl where she was talking about how she makes like $1,000 for 100 views or whatever the fuck on Pornhub. And then on YouTube she makes like $1 per 1,000 views. It's an outlier when people don't use the porn sites as a porn site. OnlyFans is actually recruiting people to make non-porn content. That's never gonna work out for them. That's literally never ever gonna work out for them. I bought Markiplier's OnlyFans, but it's not sexual, guys. You're gay, Jeb. It's to make them seem more legit. It works for Fillion. Fillion uses Fansly. I don't know anything about Fansly. Antonio Spectrum, thank you. There's something like that, but with bees, you have to plant certain plants and flowers for the bees native in your state. Yeah. Daniel Huckaball, thank you. If you dig deeper, there's better ore. Mega Man, thank you. Hello, Miss Pippa. Is this minefield HOA approved? I never, thank you. Any ma, that rabbit is in our backyard. Oh, hey, ma! That rabbit's in our backyard! Can't dig in holes! Fansly's basically the same thing. That's kind of what I assumed. Gianluca, thank you. Been a VOD watcher for a bit, finally decided to member. I was just playing this game and saw you playing it live. So I decided to say hi. Happy digging, Pippa. Isn't the VTuber award sponsored by them? Maybe. Man, I hate award shows. I appreciate like how much work goes into them, and I envy the like mental fortitude of people that can put on award shows. Right? Because it's such a like you have to really not be Menhera. You have to be very mentally iron-willed to put on an award show. Because basically everyone's going to be fucking pissed off at you. Everyone's going to be angry at you. No matter what the results are, because it's just the nature of putting on like a competition like that. So it's like, wow, you know, this is a lot of like coordination. This is a lot of like very like hard work getting like sponsors on board and like organizing everything. It's like, wow, this is a lot of work. But God, I fucking hate watching award shows. I don't watch them. I don't watch them. I don't want to see. I don't want to know. I don't care. Alex, thank you. Don't worry, Pippa. You'll beat a hollow one day. But if I beat a Hololive member, that's just gonna be bad for me. That's going to be bad for me. Because I'm gonna get a bunch of... Like, first of all, it would never happen. But second of all, if it did happen, I'm gonna have a fucking mountain of aunties rain down upon me who are like pissed off and will like make it a point to sabotage me as much as possible because it's gonna be like, oh, like obviously like she fucking paid it off or blah 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 blah. Like like it would be miserable. It would be fucking miserable. Who cares? Haters gonna hate, but it would shit up the chat for so fucking long. Bathe in the blood of the antis. I don't want to fucking deal with it. I want to be in my own fucking corner. I already have antis to deal with. I already have fucking haters to deal with. I don't want to fucking, like, end up in a war with another community. Oh, thank you. Don't fix what's not broken, Yappin' Pippa. Sounds like a worst case scenario that probably won't happen. Yeah, because I'm never gonna beat a Hololive member in a VTuber award show. It's like, man. Can't let the haters govern you, though? How is it letting the haters govern me? By just not wanting to deal with that shit. I don't have any say in how an award show goes anyways. I'm just saying that if it did happen, it would be fucking miserable. Drexel, thank you. Probably depends on who was nominated against you. Really? Because you're thinking of the worst scenario again? Because every time an award show happens, it's a bunch of drama. It's a bunch of fucking people fighting. It's a bunch of, oh, this person should have won. They're making you not want to pursue bigger things. That's your fucking headcanon you're projecting onto me. Devastator, thank you. Honorable position. People are like, oh, you're not... This is like the backwards logic of some people, where it's like, oh, you don't want to win an award show? Oh, well, that's letting like the haters control you. That's letting the haters control you because you want to deal with that or whatever the fuck. Wait, oh, you do want to win an award show? Oh, well, it's not about winning. It's not, you know, winning doesn't do anything for you, you know? Like, you don't actually, like it's not indicative of, like, the quality of your content or whatever, you know? It's like, this is why award shows are fucking annoying. Because it brings out all of the contrarians of every fucking side. It's the most annoying people, the most annoying fucking bullshit. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And if it's something that oh, thank you, Admiral Trina, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. You're tourists anyways, they'll go away. Like, that's the bulk of the issue, is that you're getting exposed to a bunch of fucking tourists. You're getting a fucking wave of normie-ass fucking tourists that don't know a goddamn thing about you or your community. Fucking weighing in on a bunch of bullshit. And then your actual viewers, of course, are your actual fans are going to get, like, riled up because obviously they're going to want to fucking defend their streamer. And it's just gonna be a bunch of shit. It's just gonna be a bunch of fucking shit flinging. It's gonna be obnoxious. Thankfully, it'll never happen. But man, I know I fucking hated it. I won't give exact examples, but I mean, if you pay attention to my Twitter, you already saw it. But okay, there was something that I liked that got put into a large-scale award show. And while I was happy for that thing getting the recognition that it should, in my opinion, get and deserves, you had all these fucking normie tourists coming out of the woodwork. Coming out of the fucking woodworks. To try and, like, start a war of, like, oh, well, this, yeah, I'll just fucking give the example. It was Pecora at the fucking Gamer Awards or whatever the hell it was. Yeah, it was Pecora versus 𝐒𝐲, and you had a bunch of the fucking 𝐒𝐲 fans and a bunch of the other fucking normies coming out of the woodworks, like, attacking Pecora, freaking out about, like, how VTubers are all men with voice changers and shit. Shitting everything up, spamming up all of the fucking, like, regular HoloLive fan discussion. It's like, fuck you guys. And then you get the people who don't care about any of this shit. They're just coming out of the woodworks because they want more drama. He defended her. Yeah, 𝐒𝐲 did defend her. God. The irony is 𝐒𝐲 has the same exact take you have. Oh, good man. They used to operate these camps for volunteer hours. Hell yeah. Yeah, props to him for agreeing with me. That's based. But I don't know. It's just a fucking tourist coming out of the woodworks en masse to give their opinion on something that you don't want to fucking see. And it's not even like they're keeping it to their own spaces, right? It's not even like, oh, like the normies are complaining on their own fucking little normie groups. It's they're dragging it on to like Pecora's official like fucking Twitter account and shit, or any post like mentioning Pecora any post mentioning Hololive, like they're coming out of the fucking woodworks to start arguments and to fucking leave complaints, and it's like, fuck off, man. You people are so fucking annoying. Stay in your fucking lane, man. They loudly whine, yeah. And you are fucking spaces. Drexel, thank you. There's always going to be that kind of flip side. It's not like the Kai drama ends up meaning anything to Mouse. It's just looking at the bad. I don't think it's just looking at the bad. I feel like if you view it as just looking at the bad, it's because you're not engaging in any of these spaces consistently. You know? Because if you're trying to engage in these spaces and you have people basically like hate rating it, bombarding it, it makes it difficult to engage with those spaces because the content is being diluted by outsiders. Like coming in and like spamming up the pool. They're diluting it. And it's like this is annoying. Yeah, shitting up the place. They come in and they shit up the place. Eventually it does go away. And you end up only seeing like a few comments here and there, right? But makes it an annoying sideshow, yeah. Just laugh at them and ignore them. Their words mean nothing. I don't even think you should give it that much attention. I don't think you should laugh at them. I don't think you should intentionally ignore them. Of like, oh, I'm making like a conscious effort. I think it's like you just hit like the little dots. If you're on Twitter anyways, you just hit the little dots and you just click like, this is not relevant to me, you know? But it's annoying having to have that in the space. And then it's like other people will be like having a conversation and then like you have like these fucking outsiders flooding in to start arguments and shit, and it's like, great, everything's getting fucking derailed. It's so annoying. And no one invited them in the first place, which is annoying, yeah. God. It's annoying knowing people with their opinions exist. Stupid shitballs, thank you. Once upon... Thank you for the $25. Thank you. Oh, 1 out of 9. Once upon a time, at the foot of a great mountain, there was a town where the people known as happy folk lived. Their existence, a mystery to the rest of the world, obscured as it was by great clouds. Thank you for the $25 again. Stupid shitpost, 2 out of 9. Here they played out their... Okay, I'm just gonna say like the number name. These are all $25 donations for some reason. Thank you very much, stupid shitposts. Here they played out their peaceful lives, innocent of the litany of excess and violence that was growing in the world below. To live in harmony with the spirit of the mountain called Monkey was enough. 3 out of 9. Then one day, strange folk arrived in the town. They came in camouflaged, hidden behind dark glasses, but no one noticed them. They only saw shadows. You see, without the truth of the eyes, the happy folk were blind. 4 out of 9. In time, strange folk found their way into the higher reaches of the mountain, and it was there that they found the caves of unimaginable sincerity and beauty. By chance, they stumbled upon the place where all good souls come to rest. 5 out of 9. The strange folk, they coveted the jewels in these caves above all things, and soon they began to mine the mountain, its rich seam fueling the chaos of their own world. 6 out of 9. Meanwhile, down in the town, the happy folk slept restlessly, their dreams invaded by shadowy figures digging away at their souls. Every day, people would wake and stare at the mountain. Why was it bringing darkness into their lives? 7 out of 9. And as the strange folk mined deeper and deeper into the mountain, holes began to appear, bringing with them a cold and bitter wind that chilled the very soul of the monkey. 8 out of 9. For the first time, the happy folk felt fearful, for they knew that soon the monkey would stir from its deep sleep. And then came a sound, distant at first, that grew into cacophony. Castraphony. Huh? So immense that it could be heard far away in space. 9 out of 9. Thank you for the $50 redo, stupid shitballs. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you! There were no screams. There was no time. The mountain called Monkey had spoken. There was only fire. And then... nothing. Cacophony. But that's not what it says. It says... Castraphony. Castropany. How would that be pronounced cacophony? This guy spent $250. Now go buy Lord of the Rings in 4K. Oh, thank you very much, stupid shitballs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People are saying it's Gorilla's lyrics. Drexel, thank you. More than $200 downloads for Pippa Storytime, chat. Man. It was Gorillas, huh? Lord of the Rings? Posted the song in mod chat. If it's from a Gorilla song, I'm gonna get copyright struck if I play it. I'm glad Gorillaz has endured as one of those bands that, like, hasn't turned into, like, Imagine Dragons or Nickelback or whatever, or Linkin Park in people's minds. You know where it's like bands will become like memes for people. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they hate it or that they're shitting on it. But it does get really annoying to see it at times. I'm glad Gorillaz has not been turned into a meme. Yeah, or Smash Mouth. Weezer. Yeah. Gorillaz was always a meme. I don't think it's a meme in the same way like Imagine Dragons is, you know. The new Imagine Dragons song featuring Ado is a great song. Yeah, not memed and ran into the ground yet, yeah. It's not negative memes, yeah. Oh, that misery! Neptunia over Spectrum, thank you. Pippa sausage making stream. That would be really boring. And also, I don't know how I would be able to effectively set up a hand cam for it. And Watcher, thank you for the 5 beers! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Maroon 5 had it the worst. Was Maroon 5 a meme? Lurp derp, thank you. Pippa digging 220 holes. Daily basis, thank you. Try not to break an ankle out there with all the holes. Mr. Thank you. Hey, chat. I heard if you Akasupa and tell her to dig straight down, she'll actually do it. Your typical mental, thank you. Pippa, I'm testing whether a new credit card is activated. Hell, thank you. That guy has the right idea. Everyone make sure your credit card still works. Oh, thank you. Hey, Pippa, your videos have been keeping me company at my new WFH job. Here's your cut. You keep digging your hole your way. Thank you. Thank you. Are you making a beep beep people? Bro, thank you. How long till you pierce the heavens? And Pichu, thank you. I was digging trenches since 1917. Hey, real combos, thank you. Just got up with stream. Only Pippa can manage to bring out the Karens over how she plays the game. Also, here's to hoping my interview went well today. I don't think anybody was getting Karen mode over the whole game. I'd like to think not, anyways. Hopefully not. I think it was more of just like a... I was not gonna lie. I thought it was more of like a... Oh, they were. Were they? I guess I didn't see those messages. Or maybe I did and I just erased it from my mind. Everyone was just having fun, I think. It was cringe. Some people were seething. Really? Oh, what the fuck? Over the whole game? Over the fucking whole game? I know there's some people that get like very personally offended just in general about like, oh, like you don't like the game and engage with it in the same way that I personally do. And that's because you're like intellectually inferior to me. I am very smart, and personally, when I play video games, I always find I always like them, and I have the very correct way of knowing how exactly they should be played. And if you do not emulate how I personally play video games, it's a mark of your intellectual inferiority. Which I don't know if those are Karens. I think they're just like people that take things a little bit too seriously. That's how Undertale was for a while. People were so bad about that with Undertale. I fucking hated that shit with Undertale. Because I would like be watching somebody play it for the first time. And like with Markiplier, people did that to Markiplier. They were like, "You're not playing the game the same way that I believe the game should be played." People got so mad at him and thought he was like, they were like 100% convinced that he was being an idiot and that he was playing the game wrong. And all that it was he was playing a different route first. Which is so like, oh my god. Oh my god. Isn't the whole point of Undertale to play it wrong first? Well, the idea is to play it wrong in a specific way, you know? The Undertale fans is like, you have to play the game wrong in the sense of like, you don't know that the monsters can be permanently killed. So you're supposed to accidentally kill Toriel, and then going forward, you're not supposed to ever kill anyone ever again. And you're supposed to get like a neutral ending. But Markiplier like found out that the monsters permanently die and then was like, "Oh, I want to kill everyone. I want to do a genocide route." And people got so fucking mad. People were so angry about that. It was the, "I am very smart. You are playing the game wrong. You don't understand. You're not engaging with it in the way that it's meant to be engaged with" attitude. And it's like, it's a fucking video game, dude. And the funny part about it was, it wasn't even like he didn't like the game. Usually when people act like that, it's because like the person doesn't like the game. But with him, he did like the game. And people were still angry because he wasn't playing it the right way. Lily Basses, thank you. Whenever I see that, it makes me wonder why they don't just play the game themselves and not watch the streams/videos. I don't know, man. I don't know. Primary problem is that people who engage with this game are children. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like the big examples or worst examples that I run into with people like that. I want to say the Sonic Frontier game is the one that I got the most amount of backlash for. Which I guess makes sense because it attracted like a lot of the Sonic fans who have no idea who I am or anything. And so they came out of the woodworks and they were like freaking out on me because it's like, you didn't give the game a fair shot. You went into it not even fucking liking Sonic, so of course you were gonna not like the game. And it's like, I mean, I've gone into games expecting to not like them, and then I've liked them. I'm not immune to having my expectations change. Like Core Keeper, I didn't think I was gonna like Core Keeper, and that's like a very recent example where it's like, oh shit, like this is like one of the best games I've ever played. Core Keeper is fucking fantastic. I thought it was gonna be like a fucking like Terraria. Like I was already in a shitty mood going into Core Keeper. I was like, fuck man, like This is gonna be like a fucking like Terraria clone that just plays like dog shit and isn't gonna have any sort of like real substance to it. This is like there's like nothing to this game. Just fucking indie slop of the week that whatever. But I really like it. It's a really good game. Rust sucks. Yeah, Rust sucks. I don't like Rust. More Core Keeper win? I'd like to do more Core Keeper streams. But yeah, like I'm not immune to enjoying a game just because my preconceptions of it were bad. I feel like you have to be a comically stubborn person to not be willing to change your opinion on something just because you expect it to be one way. That's not expecting it to be one way. That's deciding that it's going to be one way. I don't ever decide that a game is going to be dog shit. I don't ever decide that a game is going to be amazing. You know, I have certain expectations and those change. Sonic Frontier, it wasn't what I was looking for. It wasn't what I wanted to see in a Sonic game. My experience with Sonic games has been pretty limited, and I've never really enjoyed any of the games. So I kind of expected, you know, like, all right, I'm not gonna like this, but I went into it, I played it, wasn't into it. And to this day, I still have people that are mad about it. Like every so often, I think it's like people that have me like pop back up in their algorithm or something. I'll still get like an angry comment every once in a while about fucking Sonic Frontiers. And it's like, bro, like you're still stuck on this? You're still fucking like obsessed with the Sonic Frontier, bro? Or Frontiers, whatever the fuck it was called. You got somebody with the Sonictism angry. Yeah, I think it gave me a few real antis. I think maybe not like real antis, but like I think it like deeply pissed off a few people, and now every once in a while I'll like pop back up in their algorithm or whatever, and they'll have to like unleash their frustrations. They'll have to like remind themselves and me that I didn't like their favorite game or whatever the fuck. Soft antis, yeah, soft antis. It's a shit game. Whatever you said was right. I don't even remember what I said. I think I tried to play the game wrong by trying to clip out of an area and then was disappointed when I couldn't. And then I went to do some other stuff in the game. I think there's like big boss fights or something. And I think I like engaged with one of those immediately, and people were like, no, you can't do the big boss fight immediately. And then when I couldn't do the big boss fight immediately, I was like, it was in the starting area. I thought I'd be able to do it. Kept trying to skip or glitches, yeah. You played it like you always do, trying to break the game, but tourists don't know that. Sonic Frontier seemed like an incredibly boring game. I don't like games that are too on rails unless I'm like really, really interested in the story. Sonic fans are masochists because the games suck. No, not the Sonichu medallion. I do not own a Sonichu medallion. But I don't know. I think it's fine if you like Sonic Frontiers. It's not for me. I think the game sucks. But if you enjoy it, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you can enjoy something that I personally find no value in. Keep her away from it. Sonic games are good, but the series bad games are really shit. I can't think of any Sonic game that I've really enjoyed. I bought like Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, and that wasn't good. The like mini games didn't really work, and then I wanted to play as Rouge the Bat, and I didn't know that you can't play as Rouge the Bat except for in like one minigame. It's like the rock climbing minigame. That's the only one where you're allowed to play as Rouge. And I was like, what the fuck? I spent like $60 on this, bro. And Rouge is only available in one fucking minigame? Have you played any of the 2D ones? Yeah, I played the original Sonic game. Like the first ever Sonic game. And it was good enough. I liked it. I was disappointed. To an extent. Because it's like... It got advertised as being like... It's like, oh, Sonic is so fast. Everything is so fast. Sonic is so fast. He's the fastest hedgehog alive or whatever. And I'm like... This is a game where you go fast. And then I played it and I'm like... You don't go fast in this. You actually go really slow. You don't go fast in this at all. He's pretty fast, Pippa. Back then it was fast. I guess maybe when it was first released, he was really fast. But I remember, like... I was playing this in, like, the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 era or some shit. I know, because I was playing, like, racing games. And then I played Sonic, and I'm like, this is not very fast. I don't want to play this anymore. I want to play Need for Speed. I want to play Need for Speed Underground Racing 2. Or that fucking NASCAR game for the GameCube. This sucks. It didn't suck. I liked it. But it was more about like learning the paths to take and then going fast, not about just going fast. I'll say Andy, thank you. Sonic was peak when he was 2D. It's kind of a similar experience to Assassin's Creed, I guess, where it's like Assassin's Creed is not about just like... You don't just like go around assassinating people. You have to like strategize a bunch before you get to assassinate. Same thing with Hitman. Ooh, Hitman was fun. I should play Hitman again. Kirby was also better in 2D. I have only ever played Kirby in 2D. I have no idea what 3D Kirby games are like. I played... Was it Kirby in Dreamland or something? I don't fucking know. It was a Kirby game and it was 2D. And I played that. And I've never played another Kirby game since. Hope they ignored me? I'm sorry, what did I ignore? I didn't see it. Return to Dreamland? Crystal Shards, Forgotten Land. Kirby has 3D. Guess so. Yeah, because he can become a car. And you'll see, I think you try out 2 and 3, the OG, they were still learning. I don't really like Sonic enough to care to. I was at an arcade recently, and I saw... Sonic Dash, or whatever. And it was a game that I had on my phone. And on the phone, it's fine. Because you're just sitting there, playing it on your phone. But... playing it at an arcade, I was like... I have to just stand here and like swipe left and right. Like, very slowly and with a slight delay. And this sucks. This fucking sucks. And like the stick is like all the way down, like on the ground because it's like kid height. Maybe it's really fun if you're a kid, but as an adult, I'm like, huh? Lore sending you. Original Sonic is best because you ignore the lore. Fucking Sonic lore is insane. Sonic lore is fucking insane. I don't care about Sonic lore. I just want to see Rouge the Bat. I like Rouge the Bat. Nothing else matters. So thank you. Nice hole, Pippa. Idiot Carrot, thank you for the $10. Unions do a lot. They collect fees to save when they go on strike, to fight against companies when companies don't increase wages to meet inflation over time, or medical benefits. Well, that's cool of unions. But I don't care. I think it's really annoying when they protest. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna have the correct opinion on this of like, oh, well, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's okay for me to be inconvenienced because the unions, you know, they're ensuring the ability of the workers to live. Man, fuck the workers. I want to be able to sleep at night in my hotel that I fucking paid for. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Go get a different job. Fuck you. I don't care if the job market sucks. Fuck you. I paid a lot of fucking money for this hotel room and I'm fucking pissed Why should I have to fucking suffer? Why should I have to fucking suffer? Fuck you, dude. How you going? Thank you. Can I get a good luck on the B2B purples from the chambers of 𝐒𝐏𝐼𝐶? Good luck. Thanks. I feel like such an evil piece of shit saying that, but like... It'd be easy. It'd be easy, right? To pretend and be like, oh... You know, like, we gotta stand... We gotta stand together, brothers. And it's like... I recognize that if I was on the other end of this, it would fucking suck, right? I'm like, oh, I'm not getting paid enough to fucking live in this fucking shitty-ass job. But like... I'm not on the other end of that. I have no empathy. Give me the fucking Taco Bell fries, man, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just give me the shit that I'm paying for. Give me the shit that I'm paying for, dude. I paid for this. I didn't know there was gonna be a fucking protest at the fucking hotel. How was I supposed to fucking know that? Why should I have to fucking suffer? Do you know how expensive hotels are? Do you know how fucking expensive hotels are? Bro. As a member of 2 unions, understandable. Do what you have to do, man. But... Fuck. I'm gonna be angry about it. Augustin! Thank you for the 50 gift beep. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! That's very kind of you, 50 gift beepies! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm sorry, I must have missed this when I was complaining about unions. Malcolm Liang, thank you. Can pip up boss and manager ASMR. I'd rather camp in my car than stay at a hotel not worth the money. Where the fuck are you gonna camp in your car? At goddamn TwitchCon, bro! Ain't no camping in your fucking car. Ain't no camping in your fucking car at TwitchCon. You're in the middle of heavily urbanized California. What, you gonna go drive an hour to a fucking campsite? You gonna go find a Walmart to sleep overnight at? You're gonna get stabbed by some junkie. You're in California, dude. Ridiculous, thank you. Union workers going on strike drives up the cost for everyone. It's part of why inflation is so crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, someone's gonna fucking rob you. Skinwalker lady ain't worth it. How you gonna shower? Yeah, where are you gonna fucking shower at? You gonna go into fucking Planet Fitness or whatever? You're gonna be like voluntarily homeless maxing, and you're gonna get a membership at Planet Fitness so you can use their showers or whatever? Join the military, you learn all kinds of cool skills like sleeping anywhere. Brother! Sleeping anywhere! Okay, in the military is like sleeping, like learning to put up with like sleeping in a trench or whatever the fuck, alright? I'd rather be in the trenches of fucking 2008 Afghanistan than sleep in a fucking Walmart parking lot in goddamn California. It ain't happening. It ain't fucking happening, bro. I ain't doing it. You don't mean that. No, I don't mean that. I'm sure there's a nicer area of California where you might not get stabbed. I don't know where, but maybe you can find one. Maybe you can find a safer spot. Ah, yes, the trench warfare of Afghanistan. Bro. With the other states, it might be doable, but with California, it would not be pretty. California's fucking terrifying, dude. The people there are just... They're on something, man. And Watcher, thank you. Instead, you get arrested in the rich areas. That's true. But at least that's a safer place to stay. Man. California is over. California is over. Yeah, they're on Fent. Yeah. Chris Cook, Thank you. Unions can be annoying, but when I hear about Amazon employees suffering from heat stroke and pissing in bottles and Walmart employees needing food stamps just to survive, I'm patient. I'm not. Piss in the bottle. I want my package at 4 a.m. I paid for overnight shipping by buying Amazon Prime, okay? Fuck you. Give me my USB-C to proprietary DS Lights charger, motherfucker. I want my shit. I want my shit. I paid for it. It's not my fucking fault. It's not my fucking fault you have a shit job. All right? That sucks, bro. That fucking sucks. But what am I supposed to do? Pippa, you should be happy for the people rising up. Nah, man, I'm inconvenienced and I'm annoyed. I'm not gonna take it out on the workers. You know, I'm gonna feed into your trap because I am simple-minded and I am going to complain to the company. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you, man. I'm gonna fucking go to your house and beat your ass for not delivering my DS Lite USB-C charging cable at 4 a.m. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass for that. But I'm still gonna be mad at you. You're just a product of the company. I don't view you as a person. Being 100% honest, chat. I've got that teachers sleep in their classrooms at night mindset for employees where it's like, you are an extension of the company. I'm not mad at you, you know, but I am mad at you. I can't be mad at you as an individual because in this moment I don't view you as an individual. Sounds like a you problem. Dehumanizing. I'm dehumanizing wages. Very patient, schizo-build. But you don't need to be this honest on stream. It's not like... Listen, damage control time. It's not like... No, I'm not like, oh man, the fucking Denny's waitress is subhuman trash. Okay? It's not like that. It's like... The Denny's waitress is an employee of Denny's, and I am mad at the Denny's establishment for not bringing me my hot cocoa with whipped cream, which is what I asked for. You know, I'm leaving a bad review for Denny's, the establishment, not for Barbara James, the single mother of two who has been working at Denny's for 20 years and loves to knit on the weekends or whatever the fuck. Okay? But Barbara, the waitress of the Denny's establishment, now fuck her. She didn't give me my goddamn whipped cream. Bitch. I'm gonna ask, can I get whipped cream? I'm gonna be like, I didn't get my whipped cream on this. She's gonna be like, oh, well, sorry, I didn't hear you say you wanted whipped cream, and another one's gonna be like another $2.50, you know? I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just accept this then, or whatever. And then I'll leave an angry review. I'll contact corporate. I'll use... Fun fact, chat. A lot of companies have like a feedback form where you can complain, and they'll give you coupons for your next visit. And because I'm a sucker, I will go back so I can use my coupon. If a low-key Karen, I'll embrace that title. I'll embrace that fucking title. I'm Gertrude Maxing. I'm fucking Gertrude Maxing. I paid for my product. I want it to be what I fucking paid for. You guys can be fucking slaves to the establishment. Fucking slaves to empathy and oh, I shouldn't cause any problems for anybody ever. I should just accept when a company gives me a dog shit product, or when my fucking waitress doesn't give me whipped cream on my hot cocoa because I'm a fucking sad little pissant. Or you can be like a turbo Karen and you can like throw a scene in the fucking establishment. But me, I come out on top. Because when I contact corporate using their feedback form on their website and I get like a $10 off coupon, I just got $10 off my next fucking meal. You got nothing. You got fucking nothing. Like, give me what I fucking paid for, or at least compensate me to some degree. Pip Karen. The real question is, were there any male employees? Male employees that I've had issues with in general? I'd say those are probably more common than female employees. Male employees of businesses like Denny's, it's always like kids fucking fresh out of high school or even in high school. And so they'll be like overconfident, smug, and useless. Sexist? The teenage boys? Yeah, I think teenage boys tend to be annoying pieces of shit. JG Dog, thank you. Very consumer pilled and convenience max of you, Pippa. Show those corporate overlords who's boss. Thank you, I will. Not wrong, thank you. Did they hit on you? I don't think I've ever been hit on. Just blanket statement. Former manager can confirm teenage boys are awful. They are always... You know, I don't believe in hitting your kids, but I feel like every time I encounter a teenage boy, I think maybe we should bring back hitting your kids. I feel like teenage girls tend to be a bit more of people pleasers, and they're definitely the female equivalent of those teenage boys where they just don't fucking care. But I'd say in general, teenage girls will just put the fucking fries in the bag, you know? But I was beaten as a child. Good for you. Bring back corporal punishment. You forgot my fire sauce. Time to die. The beatings will continue until morale improves. I think the McDonald's management should be allowed to beat the shit out of the lesser staff. At the opposite, usually women stick to the rules and guys do what's going to keep the customer. I hadn't thought about it like from that perspective. Or like from that angle. Give me my Diablo sauce or perish. I don't really like Diablo sauce. Clip it, post it to LinkedIn. Throw me to LinkedIn. I'll come back a CEO. Donald Lambert, thank you. Unions are so great that in Michigan they repealed the right to work so that you have to be a member. Screw employee choice. Ooh, that's fucked up. Ravestia, thank you. All sympathy lost when they start keeping people from a good night's sleep, but I hope this gets clipped as Pippa hates service industry workers. That wouldn't even be my worst take, alright? You know, if that's what gets clipped out of context, hell yeah. Oh, thank you. Do you think I could get away with financing a gun and not fully paying it off? No. No, I don't think you would be able to. Arclight, thank you for the 5 gift PPs. Mugsock, thank you. Some protests are psyops. Just Stop Oil is funded by Big Oil. Risk Cook, thank you. I realize the vibe is anti-union, but I think we're really not being fair to them. Lamau. I don't like unions. Tingabango, Tingabango, thank you. Don't believe in corporal punishment, but... Oh, thank you. Just as with the game market, the only long-term solution that can work is for the customers, employees to decide to move to better companies. Employers on their own. Passing more laws will not help. You know what sucks is it's an endless game, I've realized. This is how you know I'm not that old, because I'm only just now realizing that the endless circle of being a consumer is finding a good product. The product gets worse over time. You finally get to your breaking point with the product and you're like, I can't do this anymore. I remember when it used to be good. And then you move on to the next product. And then that product does the exact same fucking thing as the last one. And sometimes you get tricked and it's not actually a new product. It's a repackaged product by that other company. They just gave it a new name. Such is life. Leader of the bunch, thank you. My great-great-grandfather was an immigrant from Hungary who got thrown into often harbor and drowned by a union for being a scab. What the fuck? That's insane. Zero, thank you. Gotta use the apps, never order from a human again. I hate ordering from apps. Because when I talk to a person, I can be like, can I get this with no onions? But when I order on an app, I have to just write no onions, if that's even an option, and pray that the motherfucker making my order actually looks at what it says. And for some reason, they don't look at it as consistently as they do when you ask in person. PepsiCo Organ Farming Division, thank you. The glasses make you look like a contracted rabbit infestation. What? Munyaz, thank you. Watch the movie Clerks, trust me. Jump and shoot, man, that you brothers of mine rejoice. Swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your picks and raise your voice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Sir, I think you gotta use apps, never order from a human again. Leader of the bunch, thank you. Wait, I read these. Idiot Care, thank you. Unions collect fees. The fees are used to pay employees while they're on strike and union negotiations since company salaries are halted. Wait. A bunch of these duplicate. Wait, what the hell? I'll say thank you. I'm so happy you've accepted. We're all your brothers. RBZ, thank you. Honestly, do fast food apps these days because it will get better discounts. And importantly, they tend to do the order right versus over the counter. Let's go, thank you. Due to contractual obligations, I will not state my opinion of the taco shop. What? 10, 12, thank you. Just saying, be careful not to dig yourself into a hole you can't climb out of. Makasu, thank you for 5 beers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what's fucked up is someday, like, I'm not gonna be able to just, like, live off of streaming anymore. And I am gonna have to get a job at, like, McDonald's or whatever. And I'm gonna be like, man, this shit fucking sucks. And people are gonna clip my streams where I complained about McDonald's employees. And they're gonna be like, this you, sister? Blood, this you, brother? And I'm gonna be like, yeah. Yeah. We told you, man. Become a VA. I'd rather kill myself. Nothing sounds worse to me than being stuck in an industry where not only do I have to abide by a bunch of aggressive corporate contracts that are like, you cannot even put that you, like, voice acted, this character in your Twitter bio or whatever because it will be advertising, it'll conflict with you accepting, like, Ko-Fi donations or whatever the fuck. So you can't do that. So not only do you have to deal with, like, annoying, like, corporate contracts like that, but then also you have to be surrounded by a bunch of pedophiles and sex pests and, like, egomaniacal, batshit insane people who fucking got this job because it's the only way they could get attention and validation from other people. There are some good voice actors. Not many. Hi, Dulugs. This is the most reliable market out there. I wouldn't know. This is the only job I've ever had. I saw you started... Wait. public knowledge, right? Wait. Hi, Duologs. Just say hi. Kaneko, thank you. Really think you can qualify for a McDonald's job? Or to what? Wait. I don't know what is... Hold on. Hold on. Yeah! Congratulations on your VTuber company! Sorry. I wasn't sure, because, like... It was getting talked about in, like, the company Discord server. And people were like, oh yeah, Durlog started a VTuber company. And I wasn't sure if that was, like... public knowledge. Please. Congratulations! Got some pretty cool pickups. Got some pretty cool pickups, bro. Good job. I like Nova. Fix it fast, thank you. Better remember my whipped cream when you're working at Denny's. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. What the fuck, man? Ultimate Dragon, thank you. Can you sign my McFlurry cup? Fuck you, brother. Look, thank you, Pippa. You can become my wife when you retire. That's like how idols do it. Some idols, when they retire from being idols, they'll just marry like their top fan. Welcome, Land, thank you. I think you can probably sell courses once you retire. I should sell out of date how to be a streamer courses. You should ask her to teach you Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a card game god. What do you mean? I already know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And will win even though I don't understand the rules or know the rules. Listen, bucko. I beat Ashelia in Magic the Gathering on my, like, 3rd game. It's... I'm kind of a TCG god. I play Pot of Greed and Winged 𝐒𝐿𝐴 because Winged 𝐒𝐿𝐴 is really cute. Thank you. Fear led to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Pippa hater, thank you. Dig faster, weakling. What the fuck? I love Magic. Good taste, Duologs. I've only played it a few times. But... pretty cool. I like the characters. Thank you. Can you even stand for 8 hours? You can't even do one push-up. I could probably stand for 8 hours straight. That's what, thank you. Never dig straight down, Pippa. True. Mouthy Eagle, thank you. Is this legal in real life? I don't remember what I was saying, but probably not. Next Angel, thank you. Just saw a headline about a guy in South Korea who tried to rob a bank using a toy gun shaped like a T-Rex. Thought you might find it amusing. Holy beast. There's a crow in the lion pen! What is he doing there? What is he doing in there? You can't be in there. Can you imagine if, like, one of the lionesses just, like, fucking pounced and ate that motherfucker? Oh, man. Oh, man. Now I'm watching with a little bit of anxiety, like... Oh! There's another one! There's another one. Oh, man. They'll be fine, I'm sure. I'm sure they're used to... flying in here. Wait, there's 3 of them! There's 3 crows in here! This is their exhibit now. The crows will win. Yeah, the crows will win. Oh. Oh. Maybe they're good pals with the lions. I don't know. Oh man, they're moving out of the camera frame. Oh wait, they're back. Look at them strutting. I wonder where the lions went. It's a penguin exhibit. Those aren't penguins, idiot. Crows together strong. Nap times for the lions. Oh, that makes sense. I bet they're somewhere else napping. The crows ate them. No, they can't do that. They can't do that. This is the San Diego Zoo? No, it's daytime right now. This is, Werribee Zoo. Werribee. I don't know where this is at exactly, but it's at a zoo. And this is the lion exhibit. Oh, Penguin Kim? I mean, Pippa? What? I mean, Pippa the penguin? Melbourne. Imagine the gorillas get into the lion enclosure. Where's the bee? I don't know. I guess we just can't see it. But it's there. Somewhere. Somewhere a bee. There again, thank you. If you work at McDonald's, will you also mess up my order? Probably. That'd be. Next, Angela, thank you. There ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Things labeled free either cost twice as much in the long run or turn out to be worthless. Angel the Rabbit, thank you. This is my first day as a bottomless pit supervisor. And what is this? Big Bad Beer, thank you. I don't see the vision. You need to help me see it by continuing to dig and showing me the vision. Next, Angela, thank you. Fun fact, horror movies are the only R-rated movies that consistently turn a profit because they are made on a low budget that attract a decent audience. I never talked about the movie Love Hurts. I should talk about that. Chat, I saw Love Hurts in theaters with my parents. It was bad. It was really bad. Do you guys ever like watch a movie and you're like, wow, this is like great. And you're being fooled because the lead actor is like carrying the movie so hard. You're like, wow. Wow, you know, like some of the other stuff going on is like a little bit weaker, but wow, like this is great. And then like the actual plot starts happening and you're like, oh, this is not good. No, they're leaving! Alex, thank you. Can you invert the pinks and blues in your model to honor a penguin? I cannot do that because it'll turn my skin blue. Maybe like once or twice. That's how Dunkirk is. That bad, huh? Love Hurts is a movie about the guy that played Short Round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom as a kid. You guys remember the Asian kid in the Temple of Doom? Temple of Doom? It was like, Mr. Jones! You said that a lot? Yeah, so that's the lead actor in Love Hurts. And spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? For what? Temple of Doom? Millie Bass is like, you strike me more as a Burger King employee over a McDonald's employee? What the fuck do you mean by that? Are you calling me a stoner right now? Do the accent? No. No, I'm not gonna do the fucking accent. But yeah, so Love Hurts features that guy, and he's like all grown up. And it starts off very wholesome because he like works as like a real estate agent. And he's like really passionate about his job. And he wins like local real estate agent of the year. And he's so happy about it. And you're like, yay! His life, everything is so good for him. Yay! And he's such a like funny, just wholesome guy. And then wholesome real estate. Well, he's like a nice real estate agent. It's a movie. You have to suspend your disbelief. He's like, I want this home for you. And he's like very kind, and he like bakes cookies and gives them out at his office, and he's like a really good dude. You're like, yay! He's under witness protection and chooses a job that plasters his face everywhere. He's not under witness protection. Basically, his past is that he used to work in a gang or mafia or whatever the fuck. And his boss in the gang is actually his brother. And so he strikes a deal with his brother, and he's like, okay, I want out of the gang. And his brother's like, okay, I'll let you out of the gang, but you have to do one more job for me. And so he does the job, but that's what the catalyst for the plot is that he didn't fulfill the job. Basically what he does is he's supposed to kill this woman named Rose, and he doesn't kill Rose because he loves her. And so he like starts getting like love letters in the mail, and he's like, oh my god, this is from Rose. And Rose is supposed to be pretending that she's dead. She's supposed to be in hiding because they're all gonna kill her. The gang is gonna kill her if they know that she's alive, because she was accused of stealing money from the gang. And so the main character is like, oh no, she's back. And then the gang goes to the main character and tries to beat him up because they want to interrogate him. They're like, what do you mean Rose isn't dead? This was your job. You didn't do your job. And the main character's like, I should have killed her. Fuck. Oh man. Stop trying to attack me. And they're like attacking him at his job and stuff. And then he encounters Rose, and he's like, Rose, you're supposed to be in hiding. The gang is gonna kill you. And Rose is like, hiding isn't living, Marvin, because his name is Marvin. Pretty funny. And Marvin is like, but I love my life. I want to continue living my life, but I'm going to help you, Rose, because I don't want them to kill you. Because I love you, Rose. And she's like, hiding isn't living, Marvin. It's like all she says throughout the entire movie. And she's like, I want to see the real you. I want to see the real Marvin, not this wholesome real estate agent. I want to see the bloodthirsty gangster Marvin. And Marvin's like, that's not me. I'm local real estate agent of the year. And so she's like constantly like antagonizing him to make him go back to being a bloodthirsty gangster. And he does not become a bloodthirsty gangster. Except for at the end, because the gang keeps hunting Rose down and killing like important people to Marvin and everything in order to like try to get to Marvin. And then they manage to like set up a trap for Rose, and she falls for it. And Marvin's like, don't worry, Rose, I'll save you. And so he fights off the gang. And this is at the very end of the movie. He's like fighting off the gang. And then some like Russian agents break in at the very end. It's very out of nowhere. It was like brought up that the Russians were involved a bit, but this ending, you'd have to watch the movie. I'm telling you, it comes out of fucking nowhere. It's supposed to be like big brain, and you can see how like it was quote unquote like foreshadowed, but it was dog shit. But anyways, then it turns out that Rose was always one step ahead all along. And she's like, hiding isn't living, Marvin. And Marvin's like, I love you, Rose. And then they ride off into the sunset. And it's like, this is not good. This is not good. Marvin sounds like a bit of a simp. He's a good person who was trying to like atone for his past and stuff by changing his ways. And this love interest character, Rose, like the whole time, it's like the movie's like portraying it as if she's in the right for this. And how Marvin's like hiding from his true self. But then you hear from the villain character that the villain had been like controlling Marvin his entire life and basically like sculpting him into the perfect killer. And so this other character, Rose, like constantly saying like, show me your true self. This isn't the real you. You're not a wholesome real estate agent. It's like, oh my god. This is horrible. The lion's return, yeah, briefly. Very briefly. It was horrible. He wanted so badly to return to his life that he had made for himself. Like the entire movie, he's talking about how he loved his life. And because of Rose having like a vendetta against the gang, the people near to Marvin are put in danger and some die. And basically the only good thing about the movie is, you know that guy from the Property Brothers? You guys know that show on HGTV? It's about the Property Brothers. It's two twins that sell people houses. One of them gets shot in the head and dies on screen. That was the only good part of the movie. Then Tetsu, you want to talk about the end of the whole digging stream? I think so. Sold! Man. Yeah, in the movie, he gets shot in the head and dies. Man. Is Pippa reacting or Lions who just came reacting to Pippa? They're reacting to me. Shit, she's looking at me. Love Hurts is a movie with a great main character. A great main actor. And that's about the only good thing going for it. It also has like a bunch of side characters that pop in and have their own storylines. And it's like, this is not what I want to see. I don't want to fucking watch this. I wonder if tonight's movie will be better or worse. Oh yeah, I forgot tonight's also movie night. I need to finish reading the super chat list. Hail Cesar, thank you. POV Pippa making her own Diddy tunnel system. Oh yeah, people were complaining that I didn't remember the collab. And it's because I agreed to it like a fucking month ago and we never like agreed on a time or anything. I just agreed to like the concept of the collab. And people are like, oh, you fucking didn't remember your collab. I was like, yeah, it's a fucking month ago. And we didn't iron out any details. Leave me alone. My nerd goes, thank you. I'm a secret badass genre of movies like you just described are what I consider Western live action isekai. I don't see the vision. I don't see the vision. What collab? I have a collab on Saturday. It's after my normal stream. What kids to thank you? What do you usually follow or scroll for to find games for stream or do research for stream? Pippa love. Sometimes I'll check out the 𝐒𝐻𝐢 to see what's going on in the gaming news because usually stuff like a game about digging a hole will come up. With who? Hina, Bobina, and I'm not sure who else is attending actually. I'm not sure who else is attending. And then other than that, I usually check out like what's trending on YouTube in general. I check out what streamers that I believe have similar audiences to mine are playing, what they're up to. In terms of like catching up with like news stuff, I usually just scroll until I see something interesting. I have a Discord channel, like a personal Discord, and then a Discord channel in it where I save like interesting stories. And then I always forget to talk about them until like a year later. I should open it up. You have a collab with Alien Mixture on Saturday. Wait, do I? Maybe I'm getting them confused. Oh! Oh man, I double booked a clap. Fuck, man. When did I agree to this one? Oh my god, this was also last month. I agreed to this one. What were we even gonna do? Oh man. Okay, what's the other thing? Okay, so Mabinogi stream will just have to be earlier in the day. And it'll be 3 streams that day, I think. Unless I'm confusing. And the other thing is, wait, February 22nd. Okay, and then when's the other thing? Oh man, that's also like, damn. Whatever, we'll figure it out. 3 streams, gamers. Early Mappy stream, yeah. It's fine. Busy people. This is how it happens, is I'll agree to something like a month ago, and then a month later, I'll have like 5 collabs all in 1 week, and I'm like, holy shit. And then for like a few weeks after that, I'll have like no collabs again. Gotta set up a planner. I usually do mark my collabs down. I guess it's just... with that, I don't know. I guess I was probably busy that week that I agreed to both of those and just didn't think too hard about it. Gotta use your calendar app or something. I do. And I mark every single collab that I have, usually, with a red exclamation point. Or not red exclamation point, the crab emoji. I hate agreeing to something a month in advance. I am not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of it. I tend to, like, if it's like something like super duper, like, specific and time limited. It sounds like the Mahjong Soul music. God, I thought that was Mahjong Soul music. I was like, what the fuck? If it's like something like it has to be done on like a specific day, I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, like a month in advance notice. But like regular collabs, it's like, fuck, man. Why? why are we booking shit out a month in advance? Bro. Get a real calendar? No, I don't like real calendars. You can move Bobby for another day, Pippa, it's okay. We'll just do it earlier in the day. Not an issue. Just figure out collabs day of. That is unironically what I like doing most, is doing collaborations the day of. But that's not how other streamers work, unfortunately. Face calendar Doko? We have like a personal company calendar. But I always forget where it is. You're psychotic? How's it psychotic? I feel like content is the most fun when it's spontaneous and relevant to the current atmosphere, the current vibe. Probably a thread in the work Discord? No, it's not. It's on the Notion. And I fucking hate Notion. But your glasses are uneven. Because my head's tilted. And I think you, lol, you said doo-doo. Tech Boy said you, hey Pippa, I had a doctor's appointment today and I learned that my cancer is gone! Woo! Celebrate my first ever super chat to the best VTuber in the biz. Congratulations on your cancer going away! Congratulations! Last minute collabs for viewers are annoying. I don't understand that, because for me personally, I don't... like, I'm used to it, you know? Like, you watch a stream... like, I guess it's the streamers that I watch. It's like, it's very normal on, like, the Twitch sphere for people to just, like, pop in and out spontaneously. You know, like, a lot of the big streamer orgs, they have, like, a group Discord. And people just pop in and out, and it's... I don't know. Real streams would be nice to know sometimes. We got jobs, Pippa! Scheduling is a thing! I'll try to be more mindful. I feel like I have been in general. You know, I've been booking... waiting rooms for collabs and stuff. I just completely forgot about both of these. You watch XQC. How did you know? Where was I at?
Punisher, thank you. The stream is perfect to watch while shoveling in some food and sipping whiskey on the rocks. Goodbye, thank you. Well, I wasn't brought on from the shorts. I followed the rabbit from your Hogwarts rant, been entertained randomly since. Space Bunny is by here. Thank you. Villa Bases, thank you. Your favorite shorts is... My favorite short is Chorus on the Roof. Sarah, thank you. Everything makes sense now. Max, thank you. You're going to do a B&E. Applicable, thank you. I still really like his first album. It was good. Still but base, thank you. This is the crazy woman in the drive-thru. Alright, thank you. Apparently Dane Cook had all of his money stolen by his brother. That's a very Dane Cook thing to happen. Killerzilla Volt, thank you. Dane Cook before and after looks crazy different. Lee Red Muel, thank you. How dare you? Kion is Dane. Kion is Dane as an insult. Or Kion. Kion is Dane. I was like, well, Kion, what the fuck? Just realized I don't think I've ever seen his name spelled like that. Or spelled in general. Arclight, thank you. Would you say Dane Cook was your inspiration for your comedic stylings? No. Matthias Kohl, thank you. Who let Dane Cook? Warner Crazy, thank you. God took Mitch Hedberg from us too soon and left us with Dane Cook. There's no justice. The bad beard, thank you. What time is it? 9:14? Fuck. Bad beard, thank you. I left for a second. When did you invite Fillion? Master Fragger, thank you. Big Slop. Paradox Lamentus, thank you. I think we deserve a palate cleanser. Put on Norm. Space Spy, thank you. This is what we had before VTubers. Kermit Cujo, thank you. Dane Cook and Bride Reagan were gold back then. Mr. Fweeze, thank you. My friends and I watched the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure version of these. Sounds based. Then thank you. I'm in my 40s and I feel too young for this. Paradox Lamentus, thank you. Thoughts on Norm MacDonald? He's alright. Oh, boob, thank you. Pippa, you watch Ron White? Nope. Dirty J, thank you. Gary Goldman is a more modern Brian Reagan. Rome, thank you. Fun thing I noticed is that when Pippa tells a story, she sometimes has the same vocal inflections as John Mulaney. I think that's because John Mulaney has a very funny way of delivering stories. And so I, like, ended up adopting that. I think I got it from John Mulaney. Comedic stylings, like, so a guy walks into a bar. Like, the way John Mulaney would say it would be like, so a guy walks into a bar. Right? And it's like, it's a good rhythm for storytelling and jokes. You're putting, like... You're providing, like, a comedic... I don't know how to fucking articulate this. I've never thought about it in, like, technical terms, but... You're providing breaks and emphasis in the story or in a joke in order to enunciate and highlight... Not enunciate, to highlight, like, specific parts of the story. Give viewers time to, like, process, like, what exactly is happening, and then deliver the follow-up or the follow-through in a way that not only has impact because of the way that you're saying it, emphasis. Not only does it have, like, impact because of the way that you're saying it, because of what you're giving emphasis on, but it also has, like, a steady rhythm to it where it's like the viewer knows when the joke is over and they should laugh. And so you can kind of, like, trick people into making them think something is funnier than it actually is, because you know when the end of it is, you know? So if you're enjoying just, like, the act of storytelling, it feels like a satisfying conclusion. I think, anyways. I've never, like, thought about it, but that's just, like, my... Oh, predictive psychology. Yeah, predictive psychology. Vocal inflections. Yeah. It's similar to laugh track psychology. Yeah, but you don't have a laugh track when you're... I guess he does, because he has the audience laughing at him, but... Pippa dissecting comedy? Only here I'm reacting to animal live cams on Pippa's channel. I think it was called Cadence. What's the animal on cam? Well, right now, nothing. But usually there's a lion. There's a few lions that walk around. Crap there, thank you. Another day, another favorite VTuber digging a hole for herself. Time to see how far this rabbit goes. Sergeant Reaper, thank you. Cinna Bunny, you play as a bunny running a bakery. Oh, that sounds wholesome. Oh, yeah, thank you. This is an amazing blast from the past. I like the bar joke where you die laughing directly in the middle of it. Sage Donate, thank you. Therapist, Pip Arc, win. Ew, I don't want to be a therapist. Sometimes jokes are funny because of the lack of rhythm to them. You know, sometimes a joke will be funny because there's an expectation of a certain level of quality, and then like a man walks into a bar, you know, it can be funny. I don't know what the term for this would be, maybe like dry humor. It can be funny where it's like, well, a man walks into a bar. And it's like there is not only is there no punchline, but there is also no delivery. There is no style to it. It is funny because of how incompetent it is. It's funny because it sets out to achieve nothing. Achieves sometimes something, but like it's like, oh man, like this is like an anti-joke. It's like it's a fucking anti-joke. It's like it doesn't. It's just dumb. Similarly, the psychology of memes. Perfect for puns and way silly serious jokes. Punchlines, ow. Yeah, sometimes you gotta add the punchline. That's the funny thing about the bar joke. Is you can follow up with the second half of it, like, oh, he says ow. But sometimes just the first part is funny enough. Inverse of the overly long Family Guy cutaways. I like Family Guy. Laughing like a hyena is funny. What the fuck? Man. Anyways. Comedy. I like comedy. I could never be a comedian. I could never sit there and be like, oh, aye, thank you for the raid! Thank you. Welcome in. If explaining an anti-joke has so many layers. Comedy is great, not just because it makes you laugh, but also because there's such a like real science to it, where it's like something can be technically funny, but basically the vibes have to be right or it's not. You know, like the same joke coming out of Amy Schumer as like if Amy Schumer and John Mulaney told the same joke, like Amy Schumer would get 0 fucking laughs because she's just unfunny and miserable, right? But even if she told like a great joke, it'd be like, okay, whatever. But with John Mulaney, it's like if he stole a bit from Amy Schumer, I'm sure he could make it funny. It's like it's the art form, yeah, it's the art form. It's like two people drawing with MS Paint. One makes the Mona Lisa, the other Sonichu. Perfect Kujo, thank you! Please tell me you remember Psycho Stick Beer. I do not. Zachary's Wickle, thank you. In middle school, there was the Real Ninjas video. Lulu Teal, thank you. Shout out to Keygens and the amazing Keygen music. Hell yeah. Zyfax, thank you for the 420. Women struggle with humor? Women do struggle with humor. I don't think that's like a sexist thing to say. Because I don't think it comes down to women being incapable of being funny. It's just that I don't know. I don't think enough women dabble in the field of being funny so as to create such talent as you see with male comedians, right? Like most comedians are men. So it's like the same thing. Well, I'd say it's not the same thing. I'd say like with gaming, right? I'd say there's like biological differences, right? That tend to lead towards men being better suited for like esports, right? But with women, there is no like biological advantage there. So I think it just comes down to like a cultural thing, you know? A lot of the best female comedians are in VTubing rather than in movies or comedy clubs, it seems. Oh, well, thank you. Something about the VTuber persona allows women to get past the social obstructions to women's joke telling. I don't know why. I feel like part of it is just the medium itself lends better to comedy. You know, there's like a certain... You have to be like lured into a certain sense of safety with a comedian, right? You have to fall for their charisma to get over the barrier a bit of the whole song and dance that's going on with their performance. It's very... It's just more difficult. But with VTubers, it's like, well, we're fucking 2D anime characters. We more naturally lend ourselves to comedy because cartoons tend to be funny. Theo Von's funny. I'd probably agree with a lot of his takes. Why'd you put skull emoji after that? You're already funny. Yeah, true. Thank you. Thank you. VTubing isn't a comedy skit. It's not the same kind of comedy. I do agree with that, too. I feel like... comedy routines are a much more difficult art form. That's the thing. One tells jokes, one is a joke. Yeah, I am the joke. Saint, thank you. The only AV I actually downloaded was Final Fantasy IX, set to Time and Dance by Panic. Funny, I still can't find that exact version of the song anywhere else. Maybe 2009 compression made it special. Maybe. Thanks, Angeles. Thank you. Copyright used to be shorter, but Disney lobbied Congress to extend it because they didn't want Mickey Mouse under the public domain. A lot of good that fucking did. Mr. Yura, thank you. Red vs. Blue Season 1 was legitimately great, but it went downhill so damn fast after that. Yep. Oh, thank you. IP is any law that I can invoke that allows me to control the conduct of my competitors' critics and customers. Corey, Doctoral. Frozen Empire, thank you. Those Halo games are dog shit. I haven't played anything past the third one. Also, hope you had a good day. Keep up the good work. Flounder Scarlet, thank you. Don't feel super nostalgic about 2000 as everyone had potato PCs and videos were buffering every 5 seconds, but man, I kind of miss machinimas like Red vs. Blue and Elite World. Mr. Freeze, thank you. I don't care what anyone says. This is still peak content. Thanks, Angel, thank you. The government still uses it. Thanks, Angel, thank you. There's a form of food poisoning called Montezuma's Revenge. It often happens to tourists in Central and South America where it comes out both ends. Ew. Thank you. Humanity used to kill each other over everything. The Europeans come over and do that for once in history, and now they are the bad guys. Oh, and don't do that once. Don't do that for once in history, now they're the bad guys. What? Europeans. I don't think Europeans are bad because they killed and conquered. I think Europeans are bad because they killed and conquered and they're like, I'm sorry! 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 We're still superior to you. Sorry! 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 Everybody else is really stupid. Sorry! 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 Like, bro, you're so fucking annoying. You are so annoying. Yeah, what are you, a fucking Canadian? Oh my god. Oh my god. I still think about the German national anthem. Does this apply to the Germans? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Because the Germans were like... Again, with like the fucking German national anthem, people got so mad at me over that. People got so fucking angry about that. It was like, their national anthem's like, we are #1, we never did anything wrong. Meanwhile, Germany every other fucking year. Sorry! Sorry, 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 sorry. Let's scratch this out of our history books and pretend we never did it. To every other country that does know what happened, sorry! Sorry, sorry. Yeah, we suck, don't we? Sorry, 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 sorry. I know, we're fucking... I know, we're so pathetic. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, every other country. Sorry, 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 sorry. We can never forget about what happened. Scratch it from our history book. Scratch it. Scratch it out. Don't teach it in their schools. Don't teach it in our schools. Scratch that shit out. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Germany national anthem. We're #1! We never did anything wrong!
wrong. We are number one. Germany number one. Sorry. God, you guys are so fucking annoying. You guys are so fucking annoying. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's not their actual national anthem. Well, there were Germans in chat saying it was their national anthem. They just cut out the first part now. Pretend it never happened. Actually, they'll remind you all day, every day. They do to outsiders. But then you see all these stories about how in Germany it's like, oh, we gotta try and rewrite this as much as possible. Japan, sorry, is more of an excuse me. Japan apologized? Huh? The parts you're mad about aren't in it anymore, yeah. Oh, what about Japan? This applies to them as well, doesn't it? I would say no. Because Japan's not like, sorry. Japan's just like, yeah. Well, anyways, guys, let's not focus on that. Anyways, don't worry about that. Don't worry. Yeah, Japan ignores it. I don't know. Germany's so interesting. I feel like culturally Germany is just so different from America that, like, I guess I'm like a little bit irrationally hostile towards Germany because it, like, I don't know, it's like just the culture is just so fucking different, right? Of like everything is like miserable. Everybody in Germany acts so fucking miserable all the fucking time. And then they're like, we're so great! And it's like, what? No, you're not. Show me one thing that's good about your fucking country, bro. Show me one thing that's good about your fucking country. We're not as car dependent as America. Okay, and you're like, what are you, like a 10th? You're like maybe like barely a 10th the size of America, bro? Like, what are you fucking going on about? I'm so American. I am so fucking American, bro. I am so fucking American. I can't help it. I'm a patriotic American. It's just, I don't know. I feel like with Germany, like what irks me is they're so, like, they're both proud and self-loathing. And it's like, ew. Ew, how can you be so arrogant but also so fucking self-hating? It's just weird to me. At least with America, right? I guess America's kind of changed. America's become more self-hating. Hopefully that trend does not continue. But I feel like America is just so unabashedly like, we're number one! We're fucking number one, let's go! That I think when I see another... Like, that's what's that's partly like what's nice about Japan, right? Is like, Japan's also like, yay, we're number one! Yay! Japan number one! And America's like, yeah, America number one! And even like China, right? China's like, yeah, China's number one! And then you look at Germany, and Germany's like, we're number one! We also hate ourselves! Sorry we even exist! Sorry. It's like, what? What are you doing? Man up. Fucking grow a pair. What's your problem? I know what your problem is. But look at Japan. Japan's not weird about it. Why are you so fucking weird about it? ED, thank you. So true, Pipkin. Us Germans should forget the bro. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. They'll arrest you for trolling in Germany. Yeah! It's so fucking weird! It's so fucking weird! Germany! God, I don't know if it's true or not. I kind of just believed it and took it at face value. But like that one news article where Germany's like... It's like in Germany, a woman got sued for calling her rapist a pig. It's like, yeah, I can see Germany doing that. I can see Germany being so backwards that a woman would get in trouble there for quote-unquote slandering the person who raped her. Yeah, that sounds about right for Germany. Elon retweeted it, so it must be real. I don't know, man. I kind of just took it at face value. I'm like, yeah. You got a harsher sentence than the rapist, yeah. Like, what the fuck? The more you look into the situation, the worse it is, Pippa. Fuck, I believe it. Such a backwards place. Whatever. Whatever. Zinta says thank you. Humanity. I read that. Mr. Fui is thank you. Chinchill lore. This is thank you. You would have gone down a rabbit hole, but Imerlanda, thank you. Dark history. Guinea pigs are raised for food in the Andes. Yeah. It's called cuy, and I wouldn't recommend it. It tastes awful. Yeah, that's part of why they're called guinea pigs. It's because they eat them, like pigs. Zachary Rollick, thank you. Did they really? Everyone, thank you. Can I get a good luck on B3B from Chambers of Xerath? Good luck! Mexipmism, thank you. Hey, dude! Right. I probably have a few missed ones. They did? Oh my god. Whatever, man. God, that's so fucking funny. I thought they were called pigs because the noises they make sound a lot like pigs. Maybe that's what it actually is. I had heard it's because they're bred, and kept like pigs. The guinea pigs, I mean. Not the German people. Another full list for tonight. Probably not in time to finish it before the 25 movie and 25. Can I get the list? Can at least read some of it. We're spreading fake facts. I'm sorry. But I genuinely like some parts of Europe. As much as I love America and am so deeply entrenched in American culture and preferences. But I've also never been to Europe, so maybe it would get on my nerves. But I look at some countries and I'm like, huh, you know, like you guys seem peaceful and simple and wonderful. How beautiful. Sad that you wouldn't be able to protect yourself if it came to war, but as you are now, you're so precious. Like Iceland. Look at Iceland and I'm like, wow, you seem like good people. You guys seem like good people. I don't know if you actually are, but thanks for the sweaters. Tandra, thank you. I hate that zoos never get updates. It's always the same animals. I always get new ones. What? People would like Ireland? I wonder. Ireland seems the most American of European countries. Is that weird to say? Gabriel, thank you. Every country has its bad past, but we shouldn't hate ourselves over it. It's good to love your own country. It's not Mabinogi. I think part of the bias there is like Mabinogi. Ireland is also cucked. Is it? Yeah, no. Ireland has many of the same problems the UK does. What about Northern Ireland? As the you. I don't need to go to the zoo. I just watch Phase Connect. It's a zoo and a circus in one. Come here, Bubble, thank you. I want it to stab me in the neck with its spur. What? Gabriel Theodore, thank you. Hopefully they don't get a stab from the venom spurs.
Sarah, thank you. If Ben 10 was so good, where's Ben 11? I think they made that. Northern Ireland has car bombs. Is that still a thing? Northern Ireland is just the UK. Oh. Well, it looked beautiful. And the people seemed very jolly. But maybe that's just because they're all alcoholics. Irish get mad at Irish Americans for no reason? This is gonna sound like very woke. And maybe it is a very woke opinion. But I would say I would probably be annoyed if my country got taken over by the English and a bunch of like my like culture and history got like fucking demolished, and then their offspring country was like, oh, whoa, Irish American, yeah, St. Patty's Day, I'm 1/16th Irish. I feel like that would kind of annoy me too. I'd be like, what the fuck? You motherfuckers have never even been here. You've never even been here. Fuck you, England, and your fucking offspring. I don't know. I don't know. That would just feel like weird to me. That's totally fair? Okay. Very fair. Okay, alright. Alright. That's not woke? I don't know. Not really woke. I don't know what fucking is and isn't woke, man. I just feel like the second I say the word culture, people are gonna be like, ah! We have a lot of Irish here. Their offspring, Americans, are the successful independent sibling. Cultural. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fuck with politics, man. Thanks for the drawing practice, Pippa. Hell yeah. Not woke at all, Pippa. Everyone hates posers. I think that's a good word for it. A better word for it. You know, is like posers. It's like not only did you people like not have to like go through everything that we fucking went through, but now you're like celebrating that you're like fairly fucking like blood related to people that did like once live here, but you have like no connection with or whatever the fuck, you know. It's like, what the hell? Bro. You can drive around Iceland in about 8 hours if you rush it. I should visit Iceland. Or not. Does Iceland actually suck? I feel like I've been shown too many beautiful landscapes of Iceland and shown beautiful little farming villages. And old, beautiful traditional arts, and I'm like, huh. Wow, that seems idyllic. Iceland has Bjork. My opinion of Bjork is neutral. My racist brother loves Iceland. What? What? They eat rotten shark. Well, we all have faults. Chris Cook, thank you. Ghost Freak became sentient and left the watch. Bro, I had nightmares. NP Garlic, thank you. Behold the shocking musical talents of our beloved idol. Sammy, thank you. When do we get cartoon watching with Pippa? It already happened. Rabidazzling, come big baby. Remember reading the news about Iceland's women's strike and how productivity went up and HR didn't receive any complaints? What the fuck? Doesn't Iceland literally have a dating app to make sure you don't accidentally bang your family? I mean, not to like defend them, but I'm gonna defend them. Like, that's kind of like a... If you're a small island of less than 1 million people, isolated from any sort of like reasonable traffic flow from outside sources, like, I feel like that's like gonna happen, right? Like, that's gonna happen. It's the same thing with like small towns in the southern US. It's like, oh, people are stuck in these small towns in the middle of fucking nowhere, and
they're like only meeting basically like the people that they know constantly because there's a very limited amount of people in the area. My racist brother loves Ireland. Iceland sounds like a Reddit header. You're gonna have a header on your Reddit? $15, thank you. We're going by Cartoon Memory Lane. Did you ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? I did. It was scary. I did care. Thank you. Said an Alabama couple and see how they stopped them. What? Envious Gaming. Thank you. Yes, cartoon watching. Did you ever see Teen Titans? I did. I really, really like Teen Titans. Fish Biscuit. Thank you. You want cringe? Biker Mice from Mars. Never seen that. Fish Cheryl. Thank you. The worst cartoon I've ever seen was a show called The Boom Crew. Happy saying thank you. You should check out the 3D animated Iron Man intro. Oh. Steppy, thank you. Prepare to get Digi DMCA'd. Julian C21, thank you. Anyone remember the Dragon Ball GT English opening? Well, chat, thank you. Did you see the fan edit of YouTube of you voicing Mimi? I did. That was neat. Really best, thank you. Does anyone remember Kablam? Sounds familiar. As the Space Wizard, thank you. All my local GameStop's closed. How am I supposed to buy clothing now? It's over for you, brother. You're gonna have to go to Hot Topic and Spencer's like the rest of us. 30J, the primary informant. Thank you. Samurai Jack episode 7, season 4 is peak. It lets you know that Jack was him. Someone, thank you. Can we please watch the One Piece rap song next? No. Maybe Nasher, thank you. Ever since Megas XLR, also Pump 1990s and 2000s back in my veins, I needed hell. Even MLP was peak. Hi, Solo Q. Thank you. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Daniel's here. Thank you. We do in the realm of sci-fi due to Space Race. Red Game Freak. Thank you. I prefer Go Dogs Go. Seuss. Fish Biscuit, thank you. Wonka, Wicked, Owl House, Epic, Hasbin Hotel, just name a few recent whimsical works. You're really not... You're really not... beating the America doesn't do whimsy well allegations. Red Axel Madness, thank you. The UK government shot down lawmaking first cousin marriage illegal, by the way. Or something like that. What the fuck? What the fuck? The thing I've noticed about American whimsy is that they always try to forcefully ground the whimsy in reality. You're right! I think that is where American whimsy fails. I think you're totally correct about that. American whimsical content will like start or end or just at some point have somebody like fucking die to mercilessly ground it in reality and be like, look at the contrast. Look at the contrast. Isn't real life bad? Isn't reality bad? But actually, reality is beautiful because you can do all this other stuff too. Yay! And you're like, what the hell? What the fuck? Why'd you do that? Why'd you kill the vibes, dude? What the hell? Crazy motherfuckers. Red Crow, thank you. A troll in Central Park was peak. Zero, thank you. I still can't watch the Iron Giant without crying. That's sad. Phil said, thank you. It's monkeys and rabbits. Loop the loop, you fool. Whatever! Why is here? Thank you. Speaking of incest, have you heard of the Digimon incest theory? No, I have not. Devastator, thank you. Land of the Lost, the old one. Remember that. Land of the Lost. I never saw this. I never saw Land of the Lost. Looks like something I would have enjoyed, though. Foreigner Kurisu, thank you. Oh, I watched Dinotopia. The VHS rabbit hole goes super deep. CPPC Tech, thank you. Did you like Homeward Bound? I did, but it was very upsetting. Really Basis, thank you. Did you ever watch the Ernest commercials? Nope. Chloe Chilving, thank you. Pippa, I found a lot of formative memories revolving around VHS media that I remember fondly. Also, Pippa, why is my audience predominantly over 30? Ops, thank you. Pippa Tracks. Vids of Doug, thank you. There's a courthouse in PA that plays Safety Dance. Woo! Ops, thank you. My eardrums are mush. Rob Crumb, thank you. What's a cute animal in the lower left corner? Me. Julie Princess, thank you. I always enjoyed going to the theater to play Rampage World Tour. Julian C21, thank you. Where I used to live, we had an ice cream woman who was the mother of a classmate and sold burnt DVDs. The first movie I ever bought was Captain America. Hell yeah. You can get bootleg DVDs and ice cream from one person. Thank you. This dude's Captain America. His real name is Clarence. Pizza Man, thank you. Superman was an illegal alien. True. Anti-Annihilator, thank you. And you'd probably like the Batman-related TV shows other than the Great Adam West show. They hardly ever have Batman in them. Yeah, Reggie, thank you. Which superhero is the most European and whimsical? Doctor Strange.
Hands down, without a doubt. 30J, the Pi informant, thank you. Superman is lazy writing. There was an event where he was trapped in a pocket dimension with no way out, and how did he get out? He just punched super hard and got out. Lazy. Chris, thank you. Green Hornet with Bruce Lee's peak cool. Owen, thank you. TBH Pippa, I like it when you yap. Chloe Selving, thank you. Knowing you, the ending would have pissed you off. Wait, for what? Hello, thank you. I'll vote for you anyways. Halcyon Yeti, thank you. Are there any blue Pippa cams? Penguins? We clicked on one and there weren't any penguins. Technically, he was a refugee. Whatever. Pippa, do you like your voice now? Why have so many people... was there like a video or something talking about my voice changing? I feel like I'm getting so many comments lately where it's like, Pippa, why does your voice sound different? I don't know where it's coming from all of a sudden. Oh, there was a clip of old you. Oh, some of your old shorts are getting recommended lately. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, huh. It's from old streams. Okay. People think your voice has changed, forgetting that you've changed mic settings over the years. I think my voice has changed a bit. And I think in general, like I have a greater range to my voice. Like some days I'm like, oh, I'm really tired and I'm blah, 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 blah. And then other days it's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. You've also been uploading older things? True. Oh, thank you. Some guy asked for a streamer to switch routes because they didn't have enough time to watch Pacifist run and her to read chat after that. Dude, some people are so annoying. Binary goes, thank you. You didn't give Blank a fair shot at such a weird argument because it sounds a whole lot like they're saying you need to force yourself to like it. There are a lot of people whose entire argument unironically boils down to, why didn't you try and force yourself to like it? This is a like intellectual failing on your part. Because you didn't try to force yourself to like something. And it's like, oh my god. I'm happy for you that you can enjoy so much. Acquired taste, frogs. Yeah. Gutsical Panda, thank you. Pippa, what's your Sonic OC do not steal name? I actually did have a Sonic OC at one point. I don't know if I should say. I don't know if any art of her exists. I'll have to like scrub for it. Like I'll have to look. Maybe I can find the original art and share it. Best not to. Probably not. Probably best not to. Lord Zen, thank you. Sonic 2 and Sonic Spinball for Sega Genesis is peak. Welcome Lang, thank you. Pipkin Pippa, Boss and Manager ASMR. Desu, thank you. I've camped in the back of my compact hatchback on the roof parking lot of the COBO Center, downtown Detroit. Uncomfortable, but for one night it works. Hell yeah. There goes, thank you. You have the same opinions as my mom. Well, kind of articulate them the same way too. That must be really frustrating to deal with. Cosmogaze, thank you. I sometimes wish I had your level of public courage. Thank you. Thank you. I know, I'm very brave when I schizo out and get scared of somebody because they complimented me for seemingly no reason. Ashkai Joni, thank you. How far we've come. Happy with VHS childhoods. Ooh, how dare my cable be 2-day delivery instead of 1? The audacity! Pippa Smug Karen arc. I do care about my delivery times. I just feel like... nowadays things have gotten more convenient, but also things have gotten more lackadaisical. I feel like people... I feel like as a customer, right? You're not taken as seriously anymore. And this is like a very carrot opinion, but I feel like I'm giving you my money. You should do your best to deliver on what you said you were going to deliver. It doesn't even necessarily have to be high quality, right? But if I pay you to deliver something in 1 day. And I don't get it in 1 day. I should be compensated for that. Because you said you were going to do something and you didn't fucking do it. You lied to me. You took my money and then you did not make good on the deal that we agreed upon. I think it's as simple as that. Is a breach of trust? It is. And I feel like nowadays it's become normalized. Nowadays you're supposed to just like accept it if a company lies to you because you're dumb for caring so much, or you're Karen for caring so much, or you should have expected that the product was going to be bad because you should never expect the company to follow through on what they say they're gonna do. And it's like, this is why I'm glad America has like a lawsuit culture. Because some of these people just are out here fucking lying. And I don't think you should accept it when people are lying to you. 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿, thank you. Don't believe in corporal punishment, but... Sword Stab, thank you for the $10. Hi! Renner goes, thank you. You really think you can qualify for a McDonald's job? No, I don't think I could get a job at McDonald's. I think they'd look at my resume and they'd be like, there's nothing here, bro. And I'd be like, yeah. No. Renner goes, thank you. This is why you should only hire hitman/women of the same sex as the target. Way less potential for headaches. And Roger, thank you. Successfully spoiling a movie we weren't gonna watch. I would highly advise you don't watch Love Hurts. And I'm a doodle, thank you. When you take my order, just remember to hold the silver onions. Shut up! RJ, thank you. Amy actually did steal some... Amy did steal some of John Mulaney's jokes? Is that real? Holy shit. Paradoxal Madness, thank you. My cousin from Colombia went to Germany for something and he hated it, said it was miserable, and he was mugged the second day he was there. Damn. What the fuck? This is my first Pippa stream after seeing her autistic clips and she's fairly normal. Yeah, I am very normal. Fuck you. The line of a Karen is expecting more than what you paid for. I don't know. Oh, thank you for 333 based. Alright, I'm going to end off here. I will see you guys on Kick in about 4 minutes for movie night! Amy! No, not Amy Asami. Amy Schumer. Okay. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Pipkin Pippa, and I will see you guys in 4 minutes. Otakrange! Till they fumbles away, till they fumbles away, till they I love lions, till they. There's not enough time to play an entire Till They Fumbles Away Till They song. So I'm gonna... Wait. I guess I could speed it up. I'm running out of covers I haven't played before. Oh, here we go.
Till they fluffles away till die, till they fluffles away till die. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Tuesday through Saturday, we'll see you again soon. A few hours past noon. Drinking, watching, reacting, backseating. ISP problems left waiting. What the hell is Pippa eating? Bart, spam as shatters go ham. Miss super chats. When will Pip Possum ever come back? We hope you've enjoyed your stay. Your Favorite streamers live. So today, she'll be offline. 𝐒𝐴𝐓, we'll see you again soon. Leave a like and bob to the outro tune. Next stream we'll argue and laugh. Next stream we'll have a blast. Stick around to see who 𝐒𝐴𝐓 rates. Read the chat rules and say, hey dude, we'll stream again soon. Come back again and remember